Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 20-Sided Dice Fight. Today we are going to be traveling through the ruins of Zuvalon. And we find our heroes attacking some undead creatures they have stumbled upon while traveling through this wasteland. The area around you is nothing but ruins, dead foliage, swampy waters. It's ancient and destroyed, and it looks like no one's been here in centuries, even though Zuvalon was around not super long ago in the grand scheme of things. But yes, so you guys are attacking a group of skeletal creatures, and we already rolled initiative. So you guys will get the surprise round, and we will start off there. So were Red and Life, were you two swapping?
We were swap.
Okay. All right, so it will be Red's turn.
All right, I am going to start us off with a bang. All right, so I am going to cast Fireball. However, I'm going to use my sorceress abilities to transmute the spell.
Oh.
And it's instead going to do lightning. So, as we are preparing the ambush, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to crackle the lightning in between my fingertips and then stretch this enormous ball of lightning and just chuck it at the group. It's got some weight to it.
Dexterity saves, right?
Yes, dex saves. No, I don't do that stuff. You're the enemy character, not me.
Okay.
Shut up, you furry.
What is the spell save DC again?
Actually, before I throw it, I want to use my bonus action to do my innate sorcery, which I've never used before because I don't know why I've never used it, but I've never used it. But what it does is it gives me a +1 to attack rolls and a +1 to my save throws. So my save throw is 17. So it's I'm supercharged in this freaking orb of lightning.
Okay.
It's just super fast.
Let's see.
The sound comes after the explosion.
Okay, well that's easy to remember. Ooh.
All right, come on, no
okay,
whammies.
So one of the skeletal creatures succeeds, and so does the creature with the long tail.
Okay. How many of them are
roll
there?
For damage. So there is the creature with the skeletal tail. I mean, there are other ones made of bones, like an amalgamation of bones, but one of them has a scorpion-like tail, and then the other ones are this sort of vast behemoth of bones, somehow grouped together to form a humanoid shape. They're both of the large type, though. They're not ginormous.
Okay.
Or anything.
Woo! $20. 32 plus 5. 37 lightning damage.
Ooh.
Boom!
37. That would be 36, so 18 halved.
And after I chuck that and watch them, I don't know, get blasted with this electricity, I turn to Life and I say, "You're up. Go get them."
Okay.
I would like to, with my 70 feet of movement base, I'm going to get up. Yeah. I'm going to get up to the big guy.
Guy with the tail.
Yeah, guy with the tail. And I'm going to stab him with my short sword of life stealing.
Ooh. Okie dokie.
And I will do so at advantage because they have not taken a turn.
They have not.
That is a 21.
That is a hit. As your blade slices into this bony creature, and somehow you feel a soft, fleshy hole in all the massive bones.
Underneath it all. Ugh.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
it's just pus, though. It's not like organ.
And I will deal 5, 10, 15, 16, 21 piercing, and then 1 necrotic, which I will heal, but I'm at, so a total of 22.
Is it non-magical?
It is magical.
It's a sword of life.
It is magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, with that, I'm going to stab with my dagger of venom as a part of the attack action.
Alrighty.
And that is 20, not natural.
That is a hit.
Woo!
You got lucky there.
Here is for my piercing with my dagger, also magical. That's 4 piercing with the dagger. I don't know if it will matter, but here is 2 poison along with it. So a total of 6 if the poison matters.
You can tell that the poison doesn't seem to affect it at all.
Okay. And that is also a magical dagger as well.
Alrighty. Good to know.
I will use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay, because your attack is part of your attack action.
Yes,
that second dagger one.
It's for
Yeah,
the
it's-
nick.
Yeah, it's the Nick feature. It's the new weapon mastery things. As a rogue, you get like 2. So both of his weapons he has under weapon mastery.
Okay. Wow. You took a good chunk away from him. Good job, guys.
With the disengage, How many feet did it take to get to him? Would you say like
To get to him, I would say
About 40.
50.
50? Okay. I will take about 10 steps back, just to, in case one of my buddies wants to come up. I'm still here to be able to defend him.
I like that.
Okay.
Smart.
And then I'm gonna go, Poppy, watch out for the big one. And
She's
Okay.
like, oh, wait, here.
it's not my turn.
All right.
You got this. I'm making coffee.
You got this. Yeah.
And sprinkling in.
All right. So normally it would be my turn, but it's a surprise round.
Getting
So,
my latte art.
but the creatures can now take reactions now, just so everyone's aware. So it is Poppy's turn, and Poppy, like I said, it would take about 50 feet to get to the guy with
That's
the
okay.
scorpion
Mhm.
tail.
Yes. DM had surprise round.
Oh, that's right. All
Yeah.
right. I would like to be righteously furious. You're infuriated.
Righteously furious.
Infuriated. So I'd like to go into rage. I'm gonna roll on that.
Oh,
What
wait. She's a lioness.
fun
not
thing
a-
might
not
I
an ape.
get?
Ooh.
Ooh.
6.
That is a 6. Oh, okay. This one's a cool one. So, until my rage ends, I am surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I gain a +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
All right, everybody,
That's-
swarm Poppy.
We all just like
That's for one turn?
No, until her
Until
rage
rage
ends,
ends.
which is like I think 10 or 1 minute, one of the two.
I think it's indefinite as long as she keeps like
as long
hitting
as she's raged.
Oh, so we just have to keep hitting her.
No,
Don't hit me!
she can use her bonus action to
Yeah,
do
I
it
know.
herself.
Alright. So, I'll go to the one that's by you.
The big guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the tail.
The big guy with the tail.
Uh,
says,
You can't get to the big guy yet.
Well,
Wait, how much movement do you have?
I have 45.
Oh yeah. So
Okay. Well, you can get within 5 feet of him. You'd have to have like long reach to attack him. Basically, you can get.
Hmm.
You'd have a 5-foot gap.
you could get right next to me, and I'm 10 feet from you.
Yeah.
Stand
You get
right
to
next to
40
each other.
feet,
Be ready.
That way, if he
ooh,
comes and attacks
I was gonna say you can prepare your reaction to attack someone, an enemy that comes within 5 feet of you.
Oh, that's a great
can do
idea.
Boom.
Yeah,
I will
Ready
do
action.
that.
Not just a hat rat.
do that and get next to me because I'm within 10 feet. So all they have to do is just.
So I'll stand next to him and I'll ready in action to provide that smack back.
Smack
There
right.
you go.
the snack that smile.
Okay. It is Harold's turn.
Come on, Harold. Dish it.
Harold is going to. Is that a? Oh, nice.
Oh, wrong Harold.
Harold is going to cast Shield of Faith
Ooh.
on. She'll cast it on Ghost. And then she's going to rush
Oh,
up
that's what.
30 feet to attack with her longsword. One of the creatures.
Oh, one of the small ones. Nice.
Yep, one of the smaller ones, yeah.
Focus
Alrighty.
down the small ones.
And she hit. That was Shield of Faith. That's a first level spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First level bonus action, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Alright, so I need an 8. Oh, that's another 10. I can do it.
You can use a 10. It's cool.
I can find an 8. Where are all my 8s? There it is. Here
We
we go.
took them.
Yeah.
We
I know.
went all the way over there, across several
Nice.
stages.
She deals a total of 9 damage to one of the creatures. And then Ghost is going to go behind her and strike at the same creature. Trying to get that sneak attack going around
Ooh.
Harold's
Come
side. And she hit. I forgot these guys have pretty bad. So she gets sneak attack. 12, 17, 20, 22, 20. This guy, this skeleton,
Oh shit!
crumbles as she strikes her short sword into its side and back, and the short sword goes like through its neck. It crumbles and falls into a pile of bones.
She didn't protect
As she does this, though, da, da, da.
Who wrote it?
As she does this, the creature with the skeletal tail kind of points to those bones that have just fallen and then swings its arm in your direction, Poppy. And these bones come flying at you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's one.
What is your AC?
It's +1 right now.
It's 18. Currently.
What is it, sir?
18?
All right, this is a hit. As you feel bone shards slam into your body.
Well, at least you'll maintain your rage.
And you take 10 piercing damage.
Is
the
that
dude-
halved
ahead.
already?
Oops.
He did not move. He did it from like range, like somehow magically controlling these bones.
Was the 10
So-
halved already?
No, I did not have anything, so you'll have to have it. Yeah, it's piercing, so if you're raging, yeah, you take half, right?
That's
Yep.
gross. Plus the AC.
I told you, that barb wizard thing that he just spoiled, I'm going to make it 1,000,000 times better.
Also, DM, the
Yes.
bone tail dude should have taken 7 more.
Scorpion tail.
7 more damage because
For
of
what?
my surprising strike. If my sneak attack hits during that round, where I have that free advantage, it takes an additional damage equal to my rogue level.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little buff
okay.
because
It's
with the
a
assassin
thing that
ability.
I've never thought.
Yeah, with the assassin
Alright.
ability of the old rogue, you had to like. Yeah, it was way too hard to set up, so they kind of buffed it. Like,
Okay.
hey, as long as you hit.
All right, I got it. Cool. So, that was Ghost's turn. So, Marcus, it is your turn now.
All right, Marcus, you're up.
All right. So, unfortunately, my move is not gonna do jack shit.
Always slow to the game. This guy.
But when he hits,
Yeah.
he hits.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be good. So I'm going to use my bonus action to transform into a cave bear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to cast a 4th level spell, which is Fount of Moonlight. A cool light ease your body for the duration of the spell, emanating a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light in an additional 20 feet. Until this spell ends, you have resistance to radiant damage, and your melee attacks deal an additional 2d6 radiant on a hit. In addition, when you take damage from a creature, or you can see within within 60 feet of you, you can use your reaction to make a Constitution to force them to make a Constitution save. On a fail, they have the blinded condition until the end of your next turn.
Dang.
Well,
That's a beefy 4th level spell.
yeah, that's pretty good.
It's whenever
Okay.
you damage, anytime you damage?
Anytime,
Range, melee, doesn't matter, spells?
it's melee.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if that's like any damage, I need to get that spell because imagine that shit with like Eldritch Blast.
I think it's a druid only spell.
Oh, balls!
I mean, this beats.
Not to get 4 balls.
To get level 4, yeah, I don't know.
All right, guess I'm taking 7 levels in Druid next. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to use my movement to move 30 feet up towards
Okay,
the
you
big
can
tail guy.
approach. Okay, towards the big tail guy.
Oh,
So you're in line with us.
oh, you're gonna go with them? Well, they're 40 feet.
Yeah. Then
Yeah,
say
so you're
40.
10 feet
No, you
behind
can
him.
move 30.
Oh.
Yeah, I can only move 30.
I'm a
Okay,
cave
okay.
bear. I can run so far. No.
Yeah.
I'm a
But-
stupid robot.
All right. Okay, and with that, we are back at the top of the order. So, Red.
All right, here we go. How many of the little guys are there left?
There's 3. Yeah,
Okay,
Ghost
and how many of
Herald Declare one.
them did I nail all of them with my lightning ball?
I mean, you hit them all, but you really nailed 2 of those guys.
Okay. I'm going to. How many of them are close to Ghost and Herald? I'm going to head towards Ghost and Herald. Those 3 are taking on the big dude. We're going to go take out the little fuckers.
I would say probably all of them are within 15 feet.
Okay, I'm going to go next to Ghost and Herald then. And then I'm going to bonus action Hex one of the skeletons. And I'm going to choose Constitution, just in case it does shit. I don't know.
Okay.
And then I'm going to blast it with Eldritch Blast. Boom! Oh, man. So close. Do I crit on 19s, or is that only the... Okay, well, 27. Dang. Or
Yeah,
28, sorry, because I get a plus to that hit, too.
That's a hit.
Okay, let's see if this psychic
Doesn't hit.
does anything to it. All right, so he takes 10 force and 2 psychic.
Okay.
Okay, and then my second beam.
This creature's like losing bones out of its body.
Flying
It's like,
off.
He's like limping on his leg kind of thing.
All right, and the second beam
Head
is a 21 to hit.
Bone.
Yeah, that's a hit. Are you attacking the same creature?
Yeah,
Both
same guy.
beams?
It's the same. The
Okay.
Eldritch Blast is 2 beams now.
Yeah.
9 force and 2 psychic. 9 force and 2 psychic.
That's 11.
And that'll be my turn.
Cool. All right.
Let's
Yeah,
take
this creature
these
looks like
fuckers out.
barely standing. Okay, Life, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move up 5 feet to get to the bone lizard scorpion guy.
Wow, we're just making shit up now at this point.
I mean,
We don't know what he is.
he just said tail.
He said scorpion tail.
He does
Like
have a scorpion tail.
Yeah, he's got
How
like a
does that make him
scorpion
a
tail.
lizard?
He could.
I don't know.
And then I will. Yeah, I'll just start slicing and dicing.
Slice and dice away.
Don't need a lucky for that. That is a 27.
That's a hit.
Since
Now you
I
don't have any allies next to
Poppy.
it.
She's within 5 feet.
Does it have to be within 5 feet of the creature?
Yes.
Because she's technically
No, it
not.
has to be within 5. I'm 99% sure it's within 5 feet of the creature. Think of it like flanking.
Oh, it doesn't even say. Within 5 feet of the target. Okay, then I'll just use a lucky to give myself advantage. That's a natural 20.
Oh, wait.
Oh
I was
my
to say, you didn't even
gosh.
need to. You could just do the bonus action. And your bonus
No,
action
I had
one?
to move 5 feet to get
Oh,
to
dang.
him. So that's a natural 20.
Doesn't matter. Nat 20.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so
Sayonara. I use silvery barbs on him. He has to use the lowest roll.
so that's automatically 34. Does it also get the plus 5 for the?
You just add that at the very end.
Okay, so automatically takes 34.
And this is all magical. Just
This is all.
Yeah.
And then I will actually.
Dude, rogues on crits, it's like just, the fight's like over.
the fight's over.
That is 16, 17, 22, 26 more damage.
59 total. Wait, what's necrotic? though?
59.
Total of 8 necrotic.
8 necrotic. So 59, 8 necrotic, so yeah.
50.
Woo!
8 of that. 8 more necrotic on top of it. Is it still alive?
It is still alive,
All right.
but man, you dealt a lot of damage to it. Shit.
Is that a bead of sweat, DM?
As a part of the attack action, I will attack him. That's okay. I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
That was a total of 10.
Okay, no, that was a miss.
And then I'd like to try something. I would like to bonus action hide. And I would like to try and walk around to his backside while he's, gonna get pummeled by Poppy. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I guess you can try and hide. Yeah. Roll a stealth check, sure.
That is stealth. Automatically a 10, so that is a 21.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I
All
don't
right.
know how effective it's going to be, but I figured,
Yeah.
fuck around and find
Okay.
out.
My turn.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay.
He casts power word kill. Somebody dies.
Somebody dies.
Huh.
Okay.
So, not that good.
So he's going to turn around and see you, trying to hide behind his back.
Dang it.
And he's going to attack you.
All right.
Alrighty. 26. Pretty sure that's a hit.
That does hit.
Does hit.
But me.
And take 9
Wow.
slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 22. Yeah, 22. Is that a hit as well?
Hits barely.
Alrighty.
21.
Take another 9 slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to attempt to, well, you see this giant bone tail poised above its head, and it strikes down at you.
You upset it, I think.
Another 22. Yeah, you upset it for sure.
Oh, I bet.
Not only did you really hurt it, you had the audacity to try to sneak around.
I figured it might be dumb.
The fucking pink
So you
panther.
take 15 piercing damage, and
I think I'll use my reaction to uncanny dodge that.
Yeah, there you go. You can half it.
okay, all right.
So half.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
So
that's,
15 of piercing
I will,
damage.
15
You also
round it
take
down, so
Oh.
14, so take 7. So 45.
you also take 25 poison damage.
But that's half too, right?
Because that was a part of the
Yes.
sentence.
Yeah. So 12 of
Yes.
12?
so 33.
I also need you to make a a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to. I'm sorry.
Well, then you fail.
I mean, you could just fail automatically if you want to.
All right. Let's
Constitution.
do con save.
Yep.
That is. Fuck it. I'm gonna use a lucky. That's number 2. I don't know.
Can you use 2 luckies in the same turn? Because I think.
Yeah.
Technically this isn't your turn.
It's per roll.
Okay.
All right. Well, that didn't do anything. That is a total of 15.
Oh, all right. Well, you barely succeeded. You can feel this poison working through.
Oh, it's
Your more
poison.
organic
I have
part.
resistance to poison as well.
Yeah, you already took.
Okay.
So unfortunately, there's no half of half.
Yeah.
How is
So
there
you already
no
cut
half-
it- yeah.
Resistance
Uncanny
doesn't
dodge.
stack in 5e.
Does it not?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's resistance
Okay.
and immunity, and then it's vulnerability regular.
Oh.
4 different levels.
I need to do some math. 15.
Half of half.
I don't feel like mathing, so we have calculators
Okay.
for that.
All
right.
The one of the big skeletal behemoth things is going to run up to you, Poppy, try and strike out at you. The
Trying to
big
keep it.
Wait, don't I have a reaction?
bone.
Yes,
Sorry.
she readied her action as the reaction.
Oh,
for
yes.
The thing that came next.
So it charges at you. How does the order go in that case? Would her reaction?
Because he
Overtake my
moved
action?
5 feet in her range, then she would trigger.
So
Okay, before it can.
her reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's moving, then attacking. So,
Okay, go ahead. You can make your attack.
and remember, you can still attack recklessly.
Which I will do.
Yep.
Makes sense. So is this the attack action or just an attack?
No,
Not
yeah,
the
it's the attack action. She's readying the attack. She could
It
do an
is?
extra attack.
18
If that makes sense.
plus 8,
18 plus 8 is 26.
26.
Woo!
That's a hit. Yeah.
Don't forget your plus 2 damage.
5
9, 11,
plus
plus
5
5, 16.
plus 2.
He already
Oh,
had
you
the plus
did
two.
already?
And then, so that's 16.
16.
And then attack
All
him
right.
again.
I don't think that one's magical.
No. I get 2 attacks?
Okay.
Yeah, you still have extra
Okay.
attacks.
That's what I was confirming.
15. Oh, do I not reckless twice?
Nope, you do. Yep, reckless the whole turn.
Yeah. You reckless the whole turn.
15 plus
8.
8.
That's 24.
You just don't have a reaction, unfortunately.
24.
That's a hit. Yes.
Give him a 1, 2.
You
I'm
have
gonna savage attack. 3 and 3. That was
Alright,
better.
that's still better.
6 plus 5 plus 2.
6 plus 5, 11 plus 2, 13.
13.
Nice. That's
Man.
like 29 damage. God, dude. I'm sitting
That
here like
was a lot.
I have to hex and hit with both of my Eldritch Blasts to do more
I
damage.
just have to crit.
Man. All right. So its attack, because it like charged at you with this thing.
It has
But
advantage.
it's like,
It does have advantage
oh yes,
now.
it does have advantage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hit with a 25.
Yeah.
So I got you if it crits.
Yeah, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Which you have advantage on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, that was good. Oh,
16 plus 8.
24.
24.
Okay, so you succeed. So this creature is like basically trying to bull rush you essentially, and you just take it. But you do
That's real
take
cute.
Yeah.
you
No.
take 10.
You're not even struggling. You're just.
Yeah, you take 22
Good try.
piercing damage because it's like sharp bones on all of its
Oh.
fists and stuff.
So, because I'm
Uh,
raging, I take half.
11.
Yep.
You take half, so 11.
That's weird. I never knew resistances don't stack.
Yeah. No, that's the thing where
Or-
Baldur's Gate kind of gets it a little wrong. Because you can have
Okay.
multiple instances of resistance. 5e you can.
And the other skeleton creatures, one's going to run up to you, Marcus.
Okay.
Try and trick at
He
you.
wants to hug the teddy bear.
A 15. Does that hit?
I currently have an AC of 18.
Okay, so
He's
it
a
missed.
beefy teddy bear.
And then the other creature is going to run up to Ghost and try and smack her. And I'm pretty sure that failed. Yeah, that failed as well.
Yeah, this
Missed.
skeleton made
Okay.
the worst mistake of his life.
Poppy,
Or afterlife.
His unlock.
it is your turn, Poppy. So you have one guy right on you,
Oh.
big skeleton behemoth.
Look him up.
You've already taken a good chunk out of.
Finish him off. And remember, if you kill him with your first attack, you can still extra attack someone else.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing at him first. And I'm like, you want some
Alrighty.
more of this?
And you can technically still attack recklessly.
Yes.
Can't she? Because it's her turn. I thought it lasted only a turn.
No, I'm pretty sure it's so like it's the whole. Pretty sure it's whenever you attack.
Reckless?
Yeah, whenever you.
Yeah,
attack.
but I mean, I guess I would still get advantage then. This
Yes,
round.
you would still have advantage.
First.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use that as many times as you want, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It just gives them advantage.
I rolled really poorly.
Yeah, absolutely,
anyway,
yeah.
So.
All right.
13?
13 is a hit.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Low AC. Good to know.
I mean, they're just giant walking
Oh,
bone
Two.
piles, essentially.
everywhere is saying that
8.
since it's not technically resistance, it's halving the damage before the resistance is
8
applied.
plus
And then you
5.
apply resistance.
Yeah.
13.
We can check it out.
15.
I don't think so.
15.
Interesting.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, 'cause-
This guy's still standing, but he is falling apart.
That's weird.
I will
Yeah.
Like
attack him
head is
again.
falling off, and
Hook him up.
it's still standing.
Sounds
Okay,
like magic.
attack again.
I will murder him. How dare you come into
Murder
my
him.
space and try to attack me?
You guys attack
Sitting
them.
here
They're only
thinking
defending
my coffee
themselves.
Yeah.
No, I planted my coffee tree.
How dare you defend yourselves? You're heathens.
15. All right.
That's 20.
Yeah, these guys could have been perfectly
20.
calm walking undead, but you guys
Seven.
went and fucking just obliterated them.
27 will
Sorry,
hit.
27 to hit. Yes.
6.
We're bastards.
That's the same attack. Okay, 6,
I
7,
think
8.
I think you can savage this.
If you
Does I
rolled
have to
poorly.
take the new rolls?
You can choose just to roll the 2 because you rolled a 6 and a 2.
Yeah, you can
I
just
think-
roll the 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So 2 more damage for free.
It's kind of the
So
point.
15, 16, 17.
Nice.
Okay. You obliterated this creature. I don't know. You want to describe it? Just bong.
No. I just kind of like line up my sword against his neck and I go,
You're doing it in combat. You're just like stay right there.
Don't move.
Stay
Well,
right there.
I figured he's already kind of like heaving and just like,
He was
I'm not
like,
good, so
falling
So I
apart.
get to line up my fatality shot. Thank you. This is Mortal Kombat.
She did it with the broadside, so just fucking launched.
Baseball.
Okay, but when you destroy this creature again, you see the creature with the tail point to the bones that you destroyed and fling them at you, Life.
Ooh.
I'm
Does he
gonna
have,
deal with you
does he have
next.
disadvantage because I'm within 5 feet?
No. 22. Is that a hit? It is a hit, right?
Yes.
That
Is
one.
this the same round?
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're on Poppy's turn.
Oh, we're on Poppy's.
Oh,
Yeah.
poo. I only. Okay, you take 4 piercing damage.
Poo! I did a dish it.
One.
I still get to move, right?
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna move up to Bone Zaddy over there.
Okay.
And
Next to
That's-
Deity.
yeah,
That's the end of your turn.
and
So
I'm going
I need
to
you. Oh, go ahead.
hold on. I'd like to. I was thinking of doing a little rare.
Oh, rar.
A little rare.
Little rar.
Little bar.
A
Is it a
daunting
bonus
roar.
action or is it just a free action?
I need a
No.
bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Okay, you haven't used your bonus action yet.
Okay, so yeah, I have it. What creatures are within 10 feet of me?
Now just
Just
the
big guy?
the
Big guy
spiky
and
tail.
Deity.
Is big
Yeah.
guy large? Like considered large?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sweet.
I would like to let out a daunting roar. As a bonus action, you can let out an especially menacing roar. Roar.
Okay.
Edit that later. Creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you that can hear you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Pretty sure 22 succeeds.
The DC of the save equals 8 plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
bonus
22
or
saves.
modifier.
22 saves.
Yeah.
None of us have anywhere near that.
So
Yeah.
the DC I think is 13.
So you
Eight
roar
plus
at
my
it, and
proficiency
it just
bonus
goes.
plus
It
my
like
con mod.
hisses back in like a weird clacking manner, like
Plus 3.
Oh.
Plus
Creepy freaking thing.
Is,
Oh, my proficiency is 3, not 4.
Yeah. So it should be 14.
14, yeah.
But he got a 22.
Oh.
So.
Alright.
No dip at 20.
I need you two, Life and Poppy, in return to make dexterity saving throws as you see this creature sort of twirl its hands around it. All the bones from these dead creatures start swirling around you guys, creating a whirlwind.
I have advantage on dex save versus scene effects.
You can see this, so you are good.
Dude, I'm telling you, like the barbarian in this new edition is nuts.
Well, that's really bad. I'm
Super
so glad I
defensive,
had
highly defensive.
Yeah.
That's better.
That's a 22.
19.
Okay. 19, okay. All right, so you both succeed.
Alright, I will
Um,
take no damage.
You are currently, yeah, you don't take any damage if you succeed. You're currently in this maelstrom of bones and dirt and dust, though. So
Bones.
you guys are essentially blind until you move out of it.
Oh, perfect. I'm not
Okay.
trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
I mean,
He
that
does
might
have
be
the
the
blind
case.
sense.
He does, but there's such blind sense relies on like a auditory, right? At that point,
Not necessarily.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't know.
I don't know how these things work.
weird.
Sorry, I'm no D&D.
I don't know how
magician.
blind sense works.
I would think
will
it would.
look up the
I
exact
just know
wording
it's one of the best senses you can have.
besides true
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
We all just
Suicide
need
like
to be monks and
Okay.
wear
Blind sight.
blindfolds for like 10
Fine.
years or something.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and that's Poppy's turn. Okay, Harold's turn. Harold's going to
Come
run
on,
up to
So
the one that is attacking you, Marcus.
the
I'm gonna
official
strike out.
ruling on blind sight just says a monster with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius.
Okay.
So it's kind of your call.
Well, I'll say it applies then. Okay, she misses with her first strike, but hits with the second. She's also going to add
Come on.
the Divine Smite.
Yes. Smite o'clock.
2d8 extra for each spell. Yeah, she's going to apply one, so.
It's just the +1.
Longsword is 1d. Oh, it's one. Yeah, it's because she wears
No,
wields
just
a shield. So. Oh, wow. 8. 8. And 3. So what is that? 16, 19. Plus 5 is. Yeah, this. Oh, no, not yet. Sorry, it was like 10, 19, 22.
Ooh.
So, all right, she dealt a crap ton of damage, but it's still standing.
Oh.
Ghost is going to come up behind her, though.
Oh, yeah.
Try and
It's
strike.
the tag team.
Tag team. Oh, but she misses. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Yes, she barely missed. She turned the corner around Harold too quickly, and the sword kind of clinked off the creature's bones. All right. Marcus, it is your turn.
All right.
He's going to hug the skeleton that ran up to him.
I am going to hit him.
Bear hug.
I'm going to hit him with my claws.
See if you can.
Sharp bear hug.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Explode.
So that it is a 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Wow,
about
Felicia.
about to feel some pain.
Do
All right.
something.
I am going to use my Leader of the Pack Act. I can use this once per day. Need a D10. It is going to be, unfortunately, poison. Dang it.
Oh, that sucks.
All right, time to roll the
Go.
damage.
So all the damage is going to be poisoned?
No.
Oh, okay,
my
okay.
Leader of the Pack Act damage is going to be poison.
So it's just.
I was just going to
extra,
say,
like,
don't
2d6 or whatever.
bother rolling.
Yeah, if it's poison, he said don't bother rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Creatures are undead,
I can add
guys.
an extra D6, 2d6
Yeah, don't.
to damage,
But it's poison?
but it's a
Do it.
random damage.
Oh, I thought the font of thing was... Oh, okay, I see. So that font thing was not the 2d6 radiant?
No, it's the leader of the pack boon that he has.
Yeah.
But the font of Moonlight is a 2d6 radiant, and I can shoot.
And... Oh, okay.
And my bear form allows me to choose the regular damage or radiant.
Jesus.
And since
All right,
that is
deal your damage. Come on.
okay, 6, 11. I believe it's +5.
Okay, you killed him.
Oh, you can't deal...
16 radiant.
Yes, you destroyed him. How do you want to do this?
All right, so
Illustrate it for us.
so I'm gonna kind of like look over to the skeletons like, you stupid.
Just,
And
you're
just-
stupid.
You are already dead.
just turn and turn and just swipe him across the face. Just take out that jaw.
Stupid.
You bear slap him.
All right.
Stop it with your bare hands.
What else you got?
Okay, so have some movement. If you got an extra attack, you can do
Well,
that.
I do have an extra attack act, but I can't get to the guy in the whirlwind of bones now.
No, but there's still a guy.
There's still
Oh.
one guy outside.
I'm gonna head to him 30 feet.
Yeah, you can get to him.
All right. I'm going to bite him.
End him.
Okay.
Is that the one that Harold and Ghost are on?
No, they came
no,
over.
they
to me.
went over to help. Yeah, this guy was on
I don't think
you, I think.
Not me. I haven't had anybody come down to me.
You
you have
haven't had
moved,
anybody?
right?
No, I haven't even moved. I've been standing at the start
I'll
position.
destroy the
Just
one
blast.
that was on.
Copy then. Right?
That is 26
No,
to
Oh.
hit.
You should kill
Yeah.
him.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay.
Maybe he hasn't done.
I thought the smite, because didn't Harold just smite somebody and not kill him?
Yeah, the guy that was
Yes.
on me.
Yeah, I thought that was the guy that was on Milton, but maybe Milton had two. I can't remember. I think I attacked with them all last round. So
When you attack some of their
Yeah.
hand.
That is 20 radiant.
yeah, you destroyed this creature as well.
All right, so I run over to him and just bite his neck off.
Oof. All right. Okay, and with that, we're back at the top of the order. So red.
So is there
There's
just
only
one
creature
dude left?
Yes, and he's in the middle of this tornado of bones. So it is considered obscured to you. So you will have disadvantage to attack it.
But can I see him at least?
You can see him, but it's through spots and breaks in this tornado, you know. So, like I said, you'd have disadvantage to use a ranged ability.
Okay, can I hex it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
that isn't like a ranged attack. It would just be, he has to make a save,
If I
right?
can see it. No,
You
there's no
can't
save on
still-
hex. It's
yeah.
just target I can see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'll bonus action
I can
move
see
my
it.
hex because my hex guy is dead. And then I will attempt to shoot this guy. You said at disadvantage. I'm going to try to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
14.
That is a miss.
Okay, and the second beam, come on.
Shock goes wild.
Ooh! Second beam, 22.
That is a hit.
Okay, well, at least I hit him once. And then he takes psychic 2. Get a better d6. Come on. That was poop. 9 force and 2 psychic.
Okay. So 11 total. All right, this creature is looking very worse for wear. But is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Bonus action. No, I'm good. I'll stay out of the vortex.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
As this creature, you can see it like even through this tornado of bones. You can see it super clearly point at you as you begin to feel something inside you basically trying to rip out of your body.
Oh my god, he's trying to
You
take your
feel your-
skeleton!
Your bones start shaking in your, like, it almost feels like you can't control it.
I imagine that would make your teeth feel very weird.
Yeah, they're like almost like your teeth are being slightly pulled.
Ugh.
What'd you
Then
do?
I'd steal myself with a 26 on my con save. Fuck this guy.
Okay, you succeed, but you still take damage.
Mother!
Question: Does that proc Sentinel?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm
That
within 5
prompts
feet of you.
Sentinel.
Sentinel states immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you takes the disengage action or hits a target other than me with an attack.
Oh.
I get to use an opportunity attack to attack.
Unless he's taking an attack action, I don't think so.
It just says with an attack.
I don't know
Like
if
a
it's
spell attack?
an attack. I
Because
guess
if it's like
so.
a
I guess
save,
it would
it's
be
not
considered.
technically an attack.
It is just like a spell.
Unless it's like
attack.
an Eldritch
So it
Blast.
is
If you Eldritch Blast, that's an attack.
I'd say it was an attack. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So you could do it. How many do I got here? 8. Yeah. Okay.
What kind of damage is it?
It is force.
Mother.
Alright.
Forest
okay.
damage.
So 10, 20,
What kind of damage is it? It's cheese.
Cheese damage.
33 force damage. So you'll take half of that because you succeeded.
And I rolled a 23,
That is a hit.
so its speed is 0 for the rest of the turn.
Oh wow.
I am also
Okay.
going to use one of my d6 to attempt to trip him. Since he is large or smaller, he has to make a dex
Okay.
save.
What did you hex him with? Steel? Was it con?
Con.
Yeah. Okay.
Something that he could maybe use to. It wouldn't work for that
Um,
anyway. It doesn't work for saving throws.
I got a 15. I scrolled. I rolled a 15.
I scrolled.
It is.
I don't know.
Probably
You said 15
8 plus
15.
Dex plus
plus
Pro.
pro. 16 is the DC.
So Ty goes to defend.
All right. So you trip him up.
He said 15. Yeah. So
Oh,
he-
never mind. Sorry, you
he
have
is
16.
tripped. So I had to use one of my D6 to do that.
It seems
Oh,
very
it only uses
cartoonish.
one? That's great.
Yeah. And I get to choose
do
any
conditions.
amount to do.
I hear the cartoon.
That is a lot of damage. 10, 18 plus 5, 23 magical piercing plus 4 necrotic.
Okay. 23 and 4 is 27.
27, and I will gain 4.
Okay. Wow.
And it is tripped and prone and has no speed to get back up.
And no speed.
Boom!
Okay. That was your
That was my
Huh?
Reaction. Or that was your
that was your
turn?
reaction.
No, that was my reaction to him
Okay.
hitting you, and then I
Yeah,
have my
yeah.
turn.
Yes, you have your turn.
And then since he is prone, I get advantage on the roll.
I do need you to make another dex save though, as the whirlwind of bones is still going, and you're still in the midst of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then yeah. So the way it works is they cancel each other out. Because if you still have disadvantage to hit normally, now you have advantage, disadvantage, and advantage cancel out. Okay, I thought the
Get a-
vortex was gone, but
I haven't
No, the
had,
vortex is still there.
I haven't had disadvantage to hit. I can see him. You
oh, because
you
your
had
blind
disadvantage.
sense. Oh, okay. I thought he said he
Yes,
wasn't
because his
giving
blind
that to us.
sense.
Okay,
Yes.
so then he should be fine then to.
You said dex save?
Dex save. Yep.
That is an 18.
Okay, you succeed. Yeah,
Right.
you don't take any damage.
And then I will
Whirlwind.
attack him.
I think
Natural 20, baby.
even. Oh, I think only.
Okay, don't even bother. How do you want to do this?
Yeah, because he can't do less than 30 damage right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, two left.
Less
Come
than,
on.
yeah. 39 damage. I'm gonna through the swirling bones, kind of planking off my thing. I'm going to stab through his tail and slice that off, and then like come back with a sweeping motion.
Hey, is he wearing that scorpion tail belt? Like,
No, I don't know what the hell happened to that
Come
thing
back
or what we
alive.
did with it. I think we gave it away. At
I gave it to
I don't
Ashray.
know.
I don't know what we did.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Asherak has it. He just never did anything with it.
He
Yeah.
wanted it so bad, I never equipped it.
I don't know what we would use it for. Who needs a scorpion tail?
I don't know.
That kills
But-
them or whatever.
But yeah, I
Okay.
slice off its tail and finish by trying to gut him.
Nice. All right.
I don't even know if
So you guys destroy this creature and the rest of the creatures. Now you're left in the whirlwind, settles down, and you're left in a ruined city with more bones than when you got here.
Yeah. Let us search them.
Yeah.
In case there's anything
Oh.
on them. I don't know.
Uh,
If there's
you
any
don't
clue about
find
where they come
anything.
from. Okay.
There's no real clue from at least their body parts where they came
Okay.
from.
For the sake of not knowing what's going to happen next, I'm going to just roll my D4 because I will heal 4 plus whatever this because of my
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
total of 6 healing.
Well, I'd say we handled that pretty nicely. Wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought that would be a lot harder. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, if you get in there faster, maybe you'd.
Harold comes up. Me too.
I took a lot
Quite
of damage,
impressive, though.
but I made sure to dish it.
Yeah. Well,
Poppy does Poppy things.
puppy make people hurt.
Or not people.
I imagine we're gonna run into more of these patrols, though.
Yeah, and I don't think we can handle all of them.
They are swarming.
Yeah,
Swarming
this is gonna
in the
take a
wild.
long time and time out of our day.
Can we search these ruins?
So, y'all continuing on.
Well, I think Poppy wants to search the ruins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'd like
Um,
do the searching? Is
So,
it like a
you
ruined
guys-
city, or is it just like a bunch of like stones of?
This one, it looks like it was like an old, like farmhouse, essentially. Like it was made out of stone, so it lasted a little bit longer.
Mhm.
It wasn't too big. It wasn't like a whole city.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
In the farmhouse, you don't really find much, but you do see a little. It's like a dream catcher, but on the dream catcher is a spider figure with what looks to be like, instead of its body is like a face. Looks looks sort of elvish, but it could be just a more beautiful person, human or something, but it's very characterized, I guess. So,
Dreamweaver.
yep.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right,
Okay.
well, let's head back out. It's going to be a while before we arrive where
Okay.
Harold and Ghost are taking us. So
Mhm.
we'd better make sure that we're at least being mindful of any groups like this.
Yes.
Make sure we're
Yes.
careful about ones we pick apart.
All right, so
do this.
you continue trekking for the rest of the day, fairly uneventfully. But you guys make camp at night. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
I would like to use a first level spell slot to generate some good berries for everyone.
That's dinner.
Okay.
And so, for anyone on eating it, that generates one HP.
Nice.
Noted.
But the main reason is we don't worry about rations.
We just have to eat these godforsaken berries forever.
I would like to sleep because I took damage.
I took damage, but I only need to rest 4 hours. So I'll take the first watch.
I'll take the next watch. I didn't take any damage.
All right.
Okay. I'd like to just catch up with Ghost and Harold before we conk out for the night.
Okay. Yeah, they're kind of sitting, on a log that you guys found, and they're kind of eating their meal and stuff.
So, how's everything been going since they kind of split us up? That was a couple years ago.
Harold answers you. We've had our challenges, but we're still alive, and I think we're doing good overall. So,
Well, what
It's
led
going
you
well.
all down here?
well, we got a lot of reports of monsters coming out of Zulaman, essentially. So, when we had the chance, we came to check it out. And yeah, they've been coming out a lot. We fought back a few waves of them, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but there's definitely something going on.
Right. Have you guys spoken with the Raxus a lot lately?
I mean, we filled him in on our progress and stuff. He's sent us on a few missions.
You notice anything strange about him? You ever, I don't know, ask him any questions about where he comes from?
No.
Hmm.
I don't really know where he does come from, though. Huh. That's interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Well,
I mean, there doesn't
apparently,
seem to be any.
he's been around for a couple hundred years. Which, I mean, I don't know exactly what's
Guess that
behind
makes
that
sense.
mask is, but
I mean, he could be an elf. Is he an elf?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I really thought to think about it. I just assumed the stories say that he was injured in that battle. I knew he was old because he's been around for a few hundred years, yeah.
Yeah, it just seems kind of strange. I don't know. Been thinking about it lately, and I guess I just was wondering if you guys had those same sort of thoughts going through your minds.
No, not really. Roll me an insight check. Or you know what? Perception check.
Perception check. Ooh, that might be actually better.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's the same.
Oh,
24? I got 18.
okay, so you can see like Harold is talking to you, and she seems pretty, straightforward. But Ghost, as you are saying these things, she kind of like looks off to the side. You get the sense that obviously she's not speaking, but she knows something.
Oh.
She knows something.
Man.
You should just like search through her mind.
I could totally just detect thoughts,
Damn, that is dark.
but
Oof.
I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him for now.
You can detect thoughts on your own friends.
That's why I said I'm not doing it. I mean,
I suggest.
I definitely do it on you guys because I don't trust you. No, I'm just kidding.
What are you out here helping me find my sister for then?
I know. I am.
I know.
I'm gonna ask Claire to come out. Claire, I'd like you to meet
Okay.
the old gang.
Okay, Claire comes out. Hello, Harold. Hello, Ghost. They both kind of look at her and are a little like, whoa.
Okay, well that confirms one thing. I was gonna ask if you guys had this thing, entity, program in you as well, but I'm guessing that's a no.
No. It's interesting. We knew about her, but we've never actually seen her before.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I was
Sort of-
surprised the first time I seen her come out.
Oh, I thought you would have known about her.
Well, once I came out of that coma thing, they had installed her, so she was just there. So I was definitely caught a little off guard the first time I heard her voice in my head, but now, I mean, she's proven incredibly valuable to what we're doing here.
Claire looks at you and is like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saved your ass a few times."
I just gave you... I confirmed that already. No need to throw it in my face. But, I don't know. There have been lots of strange occurrences going on. A lot of things that I hadn't noticed before that I'm noticing now. Things I'm perceiving, feeling, thinking. So, I don't know if it had something to do with the portals or if there was something maybe that we all shared. A memory of sorts.
A memory of sorts? What do you mean?
Well, we were on some sort of mission. I don't really remember the finer details, but we were out in Carantania to this tavern. And this local city, some wild mage user kind of wreaking havoc. However, in this memory, I can remember repeating the instance multiple times. Most of which were failures. Something went wrong almost every single time. Up until the very end, when apparently we got it right. And I'm just wondering if you guys have that same memory.
I mean, the way I remember it, it didn't end well. And then Claire clarifies, yes, according to my records, that mission resulted in the village essentially being blown up by this wild mage.
Right.
The mage himself died as well in the explosion. Sort of mass suicide, I guess.
But you don't remember repeating this? Seeing different outcomes? One outcome of which was one of us being basically blown in half?
Harold looks down at her body. No, I don't.
What about you, Ghost?
You can see she's kind of looking away as well
Mhm.
when you say her ghost, but then she kind of looks up and goes. And she takes a moment to like look at Claire as well before looking you back and goes. She kind of shrugs and shakes her head.
Okay.
You can tell she's definitely knowing more than she's letting on.
Oh yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
how do I get that out of somebody that doesn't want to talk, and I can't just invade her mind? It's messed up.
It's messed up, but you could.
You would get answers.
I'll
I'm
try
not
to-
suggesting you do that, though.
I know. I'm not suggesting you do it, but do it.
I'm suggesting.
He
but
is, because he's evil.
evil.
All right. Well,
I would use the word paranoid.
just wanted to get a few things off my chest. I've had, like I said, these portals have been doing all sorts of weird things to my mind.
That's a better way to put it.
So I'm just trying to make sure I got it on straight.
He's sus be sus.
Mm-hmm.
Claire goes, I definitely recommend seeing Hustrela when you return to the tower, to the Arcaneum. And Harold goes, yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Yeah. You don't know what, maybe something's going on with these mists.
When
affecting
they're
you
both
somehow.
saying this, I want to like pay attention to what Ghost is doing.
Yeah, Ghost is just like looking off, like she's like, you can tell she's thinking of something in her head.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I should have taken subtle stuff. I know what I'm doing. I think I think I have an idea. Okay.
Oh,
Why can't
okay.
you just be direct?
Because Harold's here. If Harold isn't on the same wavelength as Ghost and I, then the whole plan blows up in my face. So I want to bring them both into the fold, but I want to also get answers. And I don't know who I can trust out of them. If that makes sense.
This is so very unpopular.
Well, we were all programmed essentially for kids, so I'm essentially asking them to betray their programming.
I mean, yeah, Harold might not see it as programming. You don't know how Ghost feels. Maybe.
Yeah.
You certainly feel a certain way about it.
Yeah, I feel like there's missing pieces of the puzzle, and I'm trying to put them together. But yeah, I mean, definitely got to confront Hustrela. I'll make sure when we get back, I'll go talk to Mom and see what she's got for me. But so far, Claire's given me a clean bill of health. So I mean, whatever it is.
Yeah, Claire says, I have knowledge of your sort of upper level functions, but some of your deeper health, Hustrela could definitely look more into.
Right. All right. Well, it was good talking. It was good catching up with you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Good to work together again too. This should be fun.
Yeah, you and your team, you definitely look like you're a great team.
We're getting. It was rough to start, not gonna lie, but lately it's been getting better.
I don't know. I
That's
thought we
good
were
to
pretty
hear.
good from the get-go.
Yeah, but other people.
Yeah, well, those are other people.
They don't matter. We know who the alphas in this group are, right?
I do more damage every swing.
Yeah, but you were
There's
still
way-
broken
yeah.
until you finally got put together, so...
I was gonna say we did have to like rebuild you twice.
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay.
You had mental problems.
The first time you did it incorrectly.
Hey, I was working with what I got. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
All right.
and then I'll just go conk
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Take my nappy nap.
Okay.
My head's just like on a swivel, like a
I don't really
security
know.
camera, just
Can't
All
really
right. So
ride too much.
y'all rest.
Okay.
Wait, who's resting?
I'm sleeping.
I'm taking the first watch because I'm basically conscious.
Yeah, I'd
while
like to
I'm
rest.
still like resting, and then the next like 4 hours, I can be walking around or like just kind of hanging out while being.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've got the second watch.
Okay.
I'd like to rest.
So,
I'd like to take a nappy poo.
You require a full long rest, right, Aaron? So if you don't take a full
It-
8-hour rest.
If I don't take a full 8-hour rest, I don't get my spell slots. But on a short rest, I can get my wild shapes back.
You can take
Okay,
full,
and you can, if you've taken any damage, you can use your hit die or
full
whatever.
rest, that's fine. The first 4 hours,
Right.
I'm still completely conscious and aware of my entire surroundings.
Right. Look. I get that you can do this, but I feel like it's not fair to you as a person.
No,
Well, you also have to be shut down for 4 hours, right?
Yeah, but in that 4 hours that I'm shut down, I'm still fully aware of my surroundings.
So you only need
Like a computer
4 hours
that
of
knows
being.
to turn on when you
Yeah,
get
he's
out.
still
4 hours to do absolutely nothing, and then the next 4 hours I can still be awake and
Yeah, he just it's like menial tasks.
But you still need 4 hours to be completely like asleep, essentially.
asleep, but
Yeah.
still aware.
Okay.
It's like
So,
it's basically like the elves. It's like an elf. They don't sleep.
Yeah, so-
they go into like that
Yeah, but,
meditative state.
Yeah, but they still have to do the trance, which means they're essentially asleep and can be surprised and stuff. Can't like.
So
Yeah, so he's
yeah.
aware. That doesn't mean he can't be surprised.
yeah. Instead of sleeping,
Okay.
I enter an inactive state for 4 hours each day. I do not dream in the state. I am fully aware of my surrounding and notice approaching enemies and other events as normal. I still need 8 hours for a long rest.
Yeah, so
4
if
hours.
exactly, so he does 4 hours in this obsolete state. But if someone like sneaks up to him, right, it's
And-
still based on your passive perception.
Which is 18.
So as long as they beat his passive, they're still technically stealth, which means he could be still ambushed and surprised,
Yeah.
just like
Okay.
anybody.
But I'm totally fine taking the full 8 hours of watch.
I was gonna say,
I have an
Ghost
18
hasn't. I don't think Ghost took any damage. He could
I have
probably.
18.
Yeah,
passive
Ghost
perception.
and Harold didn't take any damage, so one of them could take the
Yeah,
other 4
you could
hours.
do. Well, they could. You could have 2 people on
Yeah.
watch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true as well.
It's always.
18 passive perception.
All
Okay.
right. I mean, if
I'm
you
good.
insist.
I'm
Yeah,
totally
you need
fine.
spell slots anyway.
Yeah, I don't need
Right.
to recover anything other than health,
Health.
and I do that.
But I'm just saying, I barely use my spell slots.
Yeah, same with me. But it's always good to go in full. You never know what the next day is gonna hold.
Yeah, and we don't know if we're gonna rest the next day.
Yeah.
Take it when we can.
Okay. So, I know I had you roll for the events of the first day, but we're just going to skip the rolling, and I'm just going to kind of give you guys some events as we go through.
Okay.
Both to speed this up and just to hopefully make it more interesting.
Sweet.
And I only wanted to account for some stuff that would actually occur
Oh.
as DMing. So, so your second day basically goes uneventful. You guys make camp and such. We could assume one of you guys is on watch, whatever.
If it's uneventful, anybody.
I think we
Yeah.
got good berries.
No,
Yeah.
But the sky is like very dark. There's clouds overhead and such. As night really gets sort of into those late hours of the night, you can't see anything in the sky above you. But almost as if it plops right down on top of you guys, a giant rainstorm starts pummeling you guys. And a wind, almost like tornado level winds, pick up, and lightning begins to strike. This wasteland is known for these sort of wild, sporadic events to
I would
occur.
like not to sleep next to like.
I
So,
would like to
Okay. but as the lightning strikes down, as the winds pick up, they begin. Well, I mean, they really start to move you guys. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. As
Is this a
your
thing
gear, it begins to move away, and you kind of chase after it to try and
This
catch
is a
it.
scene effect, right? Do I get advantage?
It is a scene effect. I mean, it's wind, so I don't know if it's technically. I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I got
Oh.
a
Okay.
26.
18.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
You don't have resistance?
A 6.
To what?
No, you don't have the
6.
spell resistance?
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Saving throw?
yeah, that's right.
Add it just in case, bro.
Oh. Yeah.
How's my
She got a
D4?
6.
I would
Okay.
give you resistance, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Sorry, that's actually a 17.
Can I bolster
Okay.
magic on myself?
I don't think that does.
Let's see
A
here.
1d4. Oh, can be yourself.
But that says a bonus action, and this kind of like.
Oh, in the moment. You need a reaction.
Okay.
Oh, that says
all
an action.
right.
Poppy, the strongest one of them, blown away.
The creature
So,
can roll a
Marcus,
d4 whenever- ability
Poppy.
check.
Harold and Ghost. Essentially,
Kitty don't like being wet.
you are picked up by these winds as you are moving
I'm
to
aerodynamic.
grab your gear.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Marcus. I know this always happens to you, but Marcus, you are struck by lightning.
can I?
Poppy is thrown into a tree,
Nice.
as well as Ghost and Harold are thrown against. You guys kind of took rest in like a sort of a build, like half structure that was still standing, and they're thrown into the walls.
Is this in
So-
the middle of our rest?
This is in the middle of your rest.
Damn it.
Yeah. So,
On the second day.
Oh, the second day.
But yes.
yeah. So, Poppy, you have a sprained leg. This is considered like a minor injury, so it'll go away in a week, essentially.
Okay.
But so you'll have disadvantage on any dexterity checks, and your movement is halved.
She's got a boo.
Marcus, you were struck by lightning. Okay. So you hear ringing in your ears
That's annoying.
constantly. You have disadvantage on perception checks related to sound.
Oh my god!
You also have.
I have disadvantage on sight. I have disadvantage on hearing.
Wait, why do you have a disadvantage on sight?
Because he almost died when he was the raptor, and that was his condition. He got his bell ring, he got a
Oh
concussion.
my gosh, you haven't recovered from that yet?
No.
No, we
She
haven't
has
had.
this magical healer.
It's a severe
Okay.
concussion.
Unfortunately, you also took. You know, this lightning strike kind of fried your brains for a little while. So you also have temporary paralysis in your left arm. You can't use anything with your left arm.
That's fucking hilarious.
And didn't I tell you to take lesser restoration? I was pretty sure I emphasized that one. Trying to get rid of some conditions.
It started
here.
touching his arm. Can you feel it?
Harold also injured her arm. That was from more of a sprained arm getting thrown back against the stone wall. She tried to use the arm as like support, but it didn't work, obviously. So she can no longer use her shield arm. It is sprained. And Ghost injured her leg, so she will have disadvantage on dexterity saves as well.
Ouch.
And half movement speed. I didn't realize so many of you guys were going to fail it.
Yeah. I didn't realize that either.
Those guys are kind of awful.
Didn't think some wind was gonna hurt the team that much.
It was a giant storm.
Oh god, I just realized something. What's gonna happen when I transform? Because all my forms are four-legged.
You're fucking gimping it.
Bears can walk on two legs.
Have you seen those little dogs that have the little wheelchairs attached to them?
I don't.
We could rig
You
that up.
might be limping. You
I
might be
know
limping.
raptors,
Oh
man.
yeah, maybe you guys can craft something. Yeah. All right. And Harold has disadvantage
I'm
on
gonna
strength
eat you.
checks.
He's just like, oh. The guy's like, what's wrong with your arm? He got struck by lightning.
And
With
has to attack with hand. Can't wield weapon.
Disadvantage on dex. Everything?
Yes, you have disadvantage on dex saves,
saves.
and you have half movement as well.
Does anyone have clothes or some extra leather that I can, while we're resting and everyone else is doing that, I can start making like slings for people?
So unfortunately, you
I
guys
have
won't
this
be able to
shoddy
get a long
scarf
rest.
that Marcus made for me.
I'm assuming you guys are trying to find better cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
During the storm. I was going to say, the storm isn't over, guys. We're still in the storm.
Yeah.
I
So
still
you guys
can do my
spend the
shoddy
rest
scarf.
of the night finally finding some cover in it's like an old cave essentially, but it was underneath a building. It was probably like an old cellar or something.
Okay.
And
Can I create a sling while everyone else is sleeping, at least for Marcus?
It's too bad you
Sure.
didn't get a sprain. I could just mending.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, if he would have got struck by lightning, maybe something else would have happened to him.
He just explodes.
Fucking die.
Like a transformer just overloads the metal. Just
or I just become Iron Man and I'm just fucking souped up.
Oh, got that arc reactor.
boy, if anybody should have gotten struck, it should have been me. I'd have just shaken it off and I'd be like, lightning.
Oh, are you resistant to it or something?
Yes. And thunder.
You're not immune though.
Not what?
Thunder is annoying.
You're not immune though.
No, I'm not. No. But I would have
Thunder is
supercharged
down.
it and I would have smacked to the ground. I would have absorbed elements.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys wake up the next morning pretty tired, obviously. But y'all can keep going.
Did I make any slings for the?
Yeah, we'll say you could make enough to help the people. Arm slings, that's 2 people, Harold and Marcus. So you can make 2 of those.
I like to think his hair is just like frizzed up everywhere.
Yeah, he's got the
It's still smoking.
the static electricity everywhere.
There's still a little bit
actually,
of smoke coming up.
I'm gonna go up to Harold and Marcus. I made this while you were resting. I'm gonna.
Okay, as you touch Marcus,
I know.
you take 4 lightning damage as you touch him.
I was never gonna touch him. That's okay. I use my reaction uncanny dodge. Take 2.
Take 2.
Okay.
And then I go up to Harold. I made this. I hope it helps.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, this is
What
really
about
good.
my
Thank you.
leg?
I've got nothing.
I
My
mean,
leg.
can't you just, put your sword underneath your armpit a little bit?
You got a walking stick or something?
It's pretty
Walking
sharp.
sword?
Pretty sharp. I was just going to dig into the ground.
Maybe someone can carry Poppy and Ghost.
Poppy always carries everyone else.
I was going to say, she is the one that carries people.
That's funny.
Well, no. I usually end up carrying the bard.
Yeah, well, you're fucking useless now, aren't you?
That's
Why
as
don't
a
you try
horse
not?
or something.
You are the biggest klutz I have ever met. You know that?
How about you turn into a horse? We can put you down.
You got some bad luck. How the hell you get eaten by raptors as a raptor and then get struck by lightning?
As a raptor.
What are we gonna do with you? Shit.
All right. So you all continue walking for the rest of the day. Well, not the rest of the day, but so eventually you come to a ruined city. This city, it looks old, ancient. Next to it is a swampy wilderness, basically. Yeah. The city looks
Would
very
this work?
ghostly and ancient, and you can hear stones kind of falling in the empty streets. The swamp is, covered by these great willow trees and stuff. Looks very spooky. So you come to a fork in the road. Sorry, go ahead.
I have a background feature called Refuge. It says, I'm intimately familiar with areas of the city that most people shun, ruined neighborhoods, overgrown parks that no hands have tended in decades, and the vast broken terrain that civilized folk have long abandoned. I wanted to know if that would apply to this place. You can find a place for you and your allies to hide or rest in these areas, and I can find food and fresh water in these areas for myself and up to 5 other people each day.
I got a thing like that too. I'm gonna get rid of it though. You got that? I don't know.
Yeah, I would think that would apply to this situation. Sure.
That's good. Yeah, we can.
So you guys come to the fork in the road. Do you guys want to go through the ruined city or through the swamp wilderness?
City.
The ruined city.
I was gonna say I feel like the city because I honestly, if things are pouring out of Zuvalon, my guess is it's gonna be through the cities or something where people were, especially because we're coming into contact with undead.
Yeah.
So I'd rather know.
Or whatever.
Exactly. I'd rather know like where all these bad guys are coming from because we're here for Poppy's sister and totally on board with that mission. But after we're all done with this, we're gonna need information for the Arcaneum, and if there's undead roaming, I mean necromancy is like a big no-no.
And I don't deal with swamp monsters. That's my only.
That's the only thing. He gets rusty if we're by the water.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rust monster, yeah, but swamp monsters.
Yeah, no. Rust monsters, all for it. Swamp monsters, I don't know.
No, especially because they want the.
Yeah.
All right. So this city is ginormous. It takes you almost the whole day, to get through. But while you're in the city, you begin to hear a voice. You can hear actually 2 voices, a male and female, and they're screaming out, "Damien! Delise! Damien! Damien, where are you? Delise, where are you?" You can hear them calling down the streets just to your left, we'll say.
Duty calls.
Yeah, but let's approach cautiously. Survey the situation before or we jump in.
I can run ahead and check.
Well, I was going to say, you guys could stealth behind. I was going to suggest Poppy, but... Poppy and I'll go in. That way, if the fight comes to us, we'll make our presence known while you guys hide on the sidelines.
Perfect.
Just in case.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Here we go.
Perfect.
We'll walk out.
Roll your stealth check, Harold and Ghost. Will also stealth. Ghost at disadvantage.
Remember, you have Pass Without Trace, so...
21. I rolled a 40.
I think you're good.
Okay.
19 plus 10 plus 11.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I rolled a 33.
Okay. All right. So you guys are super stealthy.
Super stealthy. Super stealthy,
right.
Steven.
We're gonna assume you guys are kind of going around the buildings and out the alleys between the ruined buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
We're just gonna trot up.
Yeah, Red and Poppy, as you guys make your way forward, you see coming out of a building right next to you is a ghostly apparition of a man and a woman. And they're screaming, "Damien, Delise!" And then they look at you two and the mother especially starts screaming, "You stole my children! Give them back!
Oh shit.
Bring them back to me!"
Sure, can you tell me what they look like?
She's coming at you. "You know what they look like." He's like, "You took them. Bring them back."
Damien
This is my first time here. What do you mean I didn't take anything?
How long?
Liars, you stole them.
How long ago did you die?
We're not dead. You. Ah! She screams at you and lunges at you. And then as she lunges at you, she disappears. The man does the same to you, Poppy.
I have spirit touch.
Oh, what does that do?
Now I feel bad.
It's something that Frank gave me in his campaign. So it
Okay.
is once a day I can detect ghost spirits and undead. Oh, that's all it does.
Oh, that actually might help though.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that might help. Okay.
Spirit touch. Yeah, it's because
So,
ghost flew through me in his
I
campaign.
mean, you could definitely tell they were ghosts. They were some sort of specters.
Mm-hmm.
But now, after they charged at you, they seem to be gone.
Okay.
Oh, completely gone.
Yeah, like completely gone. No sign of them.
All right. I would
Ghost
like
flew through me
to,
again.
as a ritual, then, I would like to cast Wild Cunning. And I'm gonna look for tracks just in case to see if there have been people through here that they're looking for, if they're like legitimately alive, there'd be evidence of footprints or foot traffic. We could try to find them. So, it just basically says choose one of the effects. So I'm using it to try to track. It just gives me advantage on survival checks for the next hour, or until I cast.
Oh, I
this
see.
again.
I see.
Yeah,
So I guess you can roll a survival check to see
Yeah.
if you can find any tracks.
Just to see if we can find tracks of these people. Woo! Okay. 17. I'll take it.
You don't see any tracks. This place looks like it hasn't been inhabited in, like I said, like centuries, even though it hasn't been that long since.
It's just
Can
like
we-
advanced decay. Something
It's-
is causing
It's
advanced
something.
decay.
It's something. Yeah.
Can we inspect the buildings that they came out of?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna wave
Sure.
everybody in.
Yeah, I was just.
You
gonna
can
put
kind
my-
of come inside. The building, its roof is collapsed. It's only got 3 standing walls, and there's tons of holes in them.
I would just like
It
to.
looks
Sorry, go ahead.
it looks like a family of 4 lived here at one point. There's still wood that's been super petrified now, like from a table that's been long destroyed due to time. Still like a kettle on like a not a stove, but like a campfire chimney thing. Most of the chimney has like collapsed inside of itself. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I investigate like throughout the city since the whatever ghost just happened, it died down. I no longer have to be super stealthy. I would like to just kind of search through the remnants of this city and see if there's
Harold, before you take off, Harold warns you, like, going out there, you might attract attention from some creatures, maybe more ghosts. And I thought we were kind of in a hurry to get going.
I'm not sure we have time to investigate
She
the whole
looks
city,
at-
but what
she
about
looks
this?
at
I
Poppy's.
think we have to
Yeah.
do our due diligence here.
Mhm.
Let's search the house. If there are
Right.
kids still here somewhere, we gotta find them.
Right. I want to search the house for like any pictures or like family heirloom.
That's a great idea. You look
because-
for something that's hidden.
because that could give us some clues.
You do find another dream catcher with the spider face on it. That's about it, though.
Can I specify what I'm investigating for?
Yeah. Normally, investigations is like I'm looking for X.
I mean, I guess, are you gonna take the time to do it? That's what Harold's like.
Well,
The whole
Harold's
city.
like,
I'm not
we should-
gonna-
I mean, we still got a lot of traveling to do. Are we sure we want?
I'm not gonna go for the whole city because that would take a lot of time. But maybe this house, specifically,
Okay.
I would like to kind of search for any hidden rooms or rooms that have been blocked off. Because maybe there's like, she put their children in like a hiding
That's
spot.
what. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
While he's doing that, I want to
Uh,
look for just signs of life from this building.
Okay.
Can I just use my
Red, you don't see any.
Do you
uh
want,
Roll your investigation. Yeah.
that is 20 not natural.
Okay, you don't see any hidden compartments. Anything out of the no like sort of secret place where they would hide their kids,
Okay.
maybe, or anything like that. Yeah.
Damien and Talise.
Go ahead, Poppy. Go ahead, Poppy.
I just wanted to use my background feature to find us food and fresh water.
Yeah, so there's not an immediate area, but if you continue along,
Yeah,
you'll
probably gonna
find
find it
some
in the
places.
city. Once we get out of the city into the
This
wilderness.
city's been.
No, you can find some in the city. I'm just saying, not in this.
Well,
Immediate
it's part
area.
of my
Yes.
feature.
He's just
Like you'd
saying,
have to.
right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I would just like to procure some rations, and if we're gonna camp out here, then I can also find us a place to hide.
Yeah, the city's definitely large enough that it'll take. Like you could definitely rest towards the end of the
So
city.
this was
And
almost like a capital with how big.
it's a really big. It was
Yes.
once a really big
Zuvalon
city.
was all massive cities. It was like
Yeah.
the most. It was like
It was one of the oldest countries.
one of the oldest countries. So they've had generations to build it up,
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
and it was highly defensive.
So anything else you guys want to do here before we continue on?
I think all roads lead out of the city.
While we're going along the way, I want to talk to Claire and just kind of get like a recap of what happened here. Like what could have caused this decay so fast? I mean, it's only been like 50, 60 years or so since the plague. So how did this happen?
Claire basically responds, no one really knows. The Arcanum has sent teams to investigate. But, well, unfortunately, a few of them didn't return. Others were forced to flee before they could really investigate. And others were inconclusive about results. A lot of them blamed the plague, as that was definitely a hotspot in Zuvalon, but no one really knows what caused this decay. Perhaps it is the plague, something, the water supply, almost anything and everything has been brought up as potential reasons.
Oh, yeah,
but no one
crazy
really
storm
knows.
too. Did we figure out these guys' last names? Did you find pictures or anything of them?
No,
No
just
pictures.
that weird dream catcher.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll ask
But-
Claire
but-
about the dream catcher then.
I was gonna say also. Would you mind checking to see if there's any magic on this, just in case?
Oh yeah, while we're walking along, I can ritual identify on it, detect magic on it. I can do.
There's no magic on it. And Claire believes it was of what the Zuvalonian people believe to be a sign of their not a goddess, but pseudo goddess, the Dream Weaver. Yeah, I think I've already talked about her before. Have I?
I don't remember.
No.
Okay, so basically, the Zuvalonian people believed in this woman who would basically make your dreams come true. So if you would see her, you would
That's
tell
very
your
important for Poppy, because that is in the last line of the riddle that was given to her. Seek the
Yes.
weaver where dreams are made.
there you go. Yes.
Ooh.
Do you, and I'm speaking to the party, including Harold and Ghost. Do you guys find it weird that there was no remnants of any family heirloom, picture, painting,
Oh, absolutely.
nothing specific to?
The other thing I found peculiar was that dream catcher was still there. Like everything else, those storms could explain the destruction and how everything is becoming ruined so quickly.
But not even a remnant of it, like a sliver. Even in the
Right.
worst of storms, we would find something.
Sure, but storms over the course of 50 years, maybe not. I don't know. With decay, erosion, and then all this undead trouncing about everywhere. But the
I just
fact
want to
that
reiterate, like, the amount of time that has passed, like, in real world times, I guess, would be like end of Roman era civilization compared to us. Like, that's what it looks like now.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
looks like. But but in real time, it's
It's
only
like
been
50
like
years.
50, 60
It's
years.
only been
But
like
the
50 years. Yeah.
Colosseum is still very much a thing.
But yeah, but
Exists
they
today.
they fixed it up over the centuries.
That's
Like,
true
this
as well.
This is
yeah.
untouched.
But like,
Yeah.
not a lot survives, especially if those materials, paper, wood,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of
And-
that
Right.
stuff
Need I
survives.
go on
But-
about
but-
the
but-
Egyptian
but that-
pyramids?
but-
Yeah, but inside they're not in the weather.
But
That's the big thing.
but like Red said, that makes it even more suspicious that the Dreamcatcher
Exactly.
is in pristine condition.
yes.
The Dreamcatcher's good, but it's not magical, which leads me to believe that someone is coming around somehow, maybe, and is somehow leaving them behind.
Somebody running around in the desert.
They definitely don't. I would say they definitely don't look
Gotcha.
old. They do look, or they don't. They definitely don't look new. They look
Like-
really old.
Like regular
just haven't
Okay.
weathered.
I mean, they look really old.
But
That's
they're
all. I
not
wanna say.
magical.
They're not magical.
But that's it. There's no like clothing and
Well,
bones
there's not
of
much
people. Or well, I guess you said there
No,
are.
no, no. There's definitely
There's
bones. of
bones.
people. Yeah.
But yeah,
definitely
there's
bones.
we know there's bones everywhere. We've run into
Yeah.
that
So-
issue.
DM, were there any like metal frames? Like even,
House frames.
I guess window frames. yeah.
like frames for like a
Most of that
portrait
stuff's made out of
or-
wood.
or what have you. Like,
Oh,
Because-
No. I mean,
even metal would survive.
yeah, metal would
years.
survive.
So
well, it depends too. It would if it's advanced enough. You got to think, especially with storms, that gets wet, erosion,
Mhm.
metal turns to rust, and then eventually dust.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it was a.
I mean,
It looked like an
using
older.
Egyptians
It looked
again,
like
we still have recovered a lot of their
Yeah, but
stuff.
that's internal. Remember, they're out of the elements. You got to think Roman stuff. We find Roman
have
stuff,
Roman stuff,
but
too.
a lot of it's rusted and all decrepit.
yeah, but we still find the rusted stuff, and
That's what I'm saying. That's
my
why
thought.
this is weird.
Yes.
Yes, yes. That's what I'm
I
trying
mean,
to
I'm
get.
no archaeologist, but
This
I've
is
read
like
history.
crazy erosion really fast. So what's going on here?
So definitely very interesting.
I would say they were it was definitely a small house. It wasn't a
Right.
big house or anything. So the clothing that the ghosts were wearing weren't like that you could tell weren't super fancy really.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheap
So
kids,
perhaps they weren't
cheap
wealthy enough to
cotton.
have those materials.
Yeah.
No,
Like gold
just-
picture frames and stuff like that, metal frames. But
No.
Just trying
that's
to
true, that's
gather,
true.
As much like evidence and thought to construct. Like,
Yeah, trying to
what's
figure
going
out what the hell's going on.
One
Sure.
working theory that I do have is, in order to be able to be seen by the Dreamweaver, is you have to give up possessions. Could be a thing because there's not a scrap of things, so they could have had someone.
I don't know. I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep my eyes and ears out for this Damien and Talise.
Yeah, because it says it comes before the Weaver, but there does say a toll must be paid to cross the veil.
So they could have to give up.
I don't know, but I really like what Sean's doing with my riddle there.
They could have to give up their worldly possessions.
I'm
before
Potentially,
they-
yeah.
getting like River Nix vibes, like.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is getting creepy too. I like it. Okay, well,
Obviously, this is all while we're walking. We're
Yeah.
like,
bullshit
Yeah,
our way
yeah.
through.
so you guys find a place to rest. You also find, I'm going to say, some vegetation that grew that provides some sustenance.
I go
Doesn't
here,
taste
cook
right, but-
these. You won't let me,
One-
but I at least I know where to find it.
how am I supposed to cook with only one hand?
I don't know. Figure it out, Top Chef.
I can cook.
Tops.
I made some pretty good raptor meat.
I don't care. If worse come to
Oh,
worse, I'll just have another fucking
well,
berry.
I find water too, so. Here's the
All right.
water.
Who's cooking?
I'm cooking. He only
All
has
right.
one arm.
He can.
Okay.
You can do prep.
All right. Roll. Do you have proficiency in cooking utensils?
Okay, let me cut the carrot. Let me
No,
cut
I
the
don't.
Here, I'll hold. You cut.
All right.
Don't hit my arm.
And there goes Poppy. There goes Poppy's stuff.
Is
it
roll and intelligence,
Yep,
right?
just intelligence.
Yep.
That's 20 not natural.
Okay. Yes, you cook an excellent meal out of this. I'm trying to think what would grow.
I know you don't
Mushrooms.
watch anime,
Mushrooms.
We got
Delicious.
mushroom soup.
Delicious
Yep,
in Dungeon
mushroom
is
soup.
great. And
Delicious dish.
it's the vibes I'm getting right now.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you guys
eating
find
undead.
an ooze. Eat some.
I'm not eating
like a
undead,
Jell-O.
damn it. That's too
Hey,
far.
there's some undead. There's some ghosts around, so we can make that sorbet.
Oh yeah, we're making ghost sorbet. Oh my god, that's dark. They're just like, please help find our kids. Oh my god.
No, we want some ice.
We're like, I'm gonna make you into ice cream and eat you.
Okay.
Ethereal sorbet. It's only the rich can afford it.
All right. Hey, do anybody want to do anything at camp this evening?
I want to talk to Claire. Now that I've had a couple
okay.
days to stew. That's what I'm gonna call it. To stew
Sure.
on everything.
Is that
That
a
was
mushroom soup joke?
It is.
I turned to you. This was delicious. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, go ahead.
Anytime you need me
So
to cook.
after we learned what
I
we
can make
did
coffee.
about Araxis from what was that lady's name?
Oh,
Lavana.
Lavana.
Yeah.
From Lavana, are you at all curious as to what it is that's potentially keeping Araxis alive? Let's say, for the sake of argument, that he's not, in fact, an elf. Wouldn't that pose that he might be dabbling in something, hiding something?
So Claire responds, I would not trust that woman with a 10-foot pole. I think she is lying to you and manipulating you. She obviously wants her freedom above anything. And if you somehow crazily learn to trust her, that is her sole aim.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't recall reading any of this information in any books in the Arcaneum. Why would Araxis have this part of his life hidden?
Well, I'm sure if you were somehow party to one of the most evil persons, unbeknownst to you, of course, you would probably not want that information out there everywhere for everybody to see. It's definitely, I guess, a dark part of his past, but I think he's easily overcome that with his track record as adjudicator, from what my records show, at least.
So you're thinking we shouldn't even give two thoughts about her claiming your creation using necromantic magic, Araxis' prolonged life?
No, I don't think. No.
All
She
right.
just flat says no.
What about the memory lapses? What about, or not the memory lapses? What about the multiples of this same thing? You've seen Ghost? Something's up.
I know Ghost has been through things. From my records, she never really recovered from the incident with the hag.
And that doesn't perplex you as well? They've done everything they can to fix us when incidents like that happen. So who's to say that she ain't been messed with, or I haven't been messed with?
Well, perhaps Araxis thinks and Hustrela think that this is part of her sort of therapy. Eventually she's got to get over it at some point.
Yeah,
or
she can't
at
even
least learn to
talk.
live with it. Yeah, and venturing with a friend, that might be what she needs. I'm not sure. I'm sure I do know that Araxis and Australia probably did as much as they can, and that's still are. But at some point, there's only so much you can do with the mind. It's not like a broken bone that can be fixed with a splint.
Right?
It takes the work of the person working through these things.
Well, I think when we get back home, I'll bring some of these thoughts up to Estrella.
Yeah, as far as your repeated events, I would definitely talk with Estrella about this because that sounds like something wrong. Can you make me an insight check?
Oh, man. Okay. Insight check. Okay. I'm going to give myself guidance just in case. Even though she knows I'm doing it. Okay, that's not bad. Insight check. 14? Oh, I got a 1 on my...
Okay.
14.
You don't really determine anything. No.
Okay. You know what? Could I use my once per day? The human gains a inspiration die whenever you finish a long rest. I don't know how inspiration
I
works.
suppose so.
Inspiration
Yeah, you
is,
can.
advantage.
It's like advantage, right? I
Yeah,
don't know if
it's
I can
advantage.
know the result if it's like a bardic inspiration or not. You get to know the result. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'll allow you to use it this time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be the case.
18. That's better.
Okay. So yeah. So you can tell she's kind of telling you the truth of when she says that you having the memory of these repeated events is wrong, but not in the fact that it's inherently wrong to have repeated memories, but something else about it that is wrong. Like perhaps. No, I don't want to give away any more information.
Question for
especially
you,
with
and this is going to be really weird. So, good luck. Good luck with whatever you do, I'll roll with it. So, could I, because she's technically a thing in front of me, like a visual projected, it's like a, I think she's
It's
like
a familiar.
she's like a pixie or some shit. Yeah, it is technically a familiar, but a sprite. Sorry, they're small, little sprite.
Okay.
Could I attempt to cast detect thoughts on her?
On your own familiar.
Hey, I can tell she's up to something.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
ask her
think
straight
you
up.
should be
then.
able to.
All right, Claire,
The fuck
you're
are you
acting
hiding from me,
strange,
bitch?
and I know something's up. You're not giving me the whole story here. Spill the beans.
I think he's just walking around just like,
Yeah, just
like
scared. That's why that's how I detect thoughts. I go.
no, like she's not even projected. She's just in his head, and he's just like very clearly having an argument, but no words.
Nothing.
Okay. So what does she need to make a?
No, I'm not doing it yet. I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking her. I'm gonna, I don't know, persuade. I don't want to intimidate her. I'm not trying to intimidate her. But I'm
That
just gonna
sounds
say,
like
you need to spill the
intimidation.
beans. I need the full story here, damn it. I feel like I'm going insane.
I would say that's still an intimidation.
Okay. That's,
Yeah,
that's okay,
I
because
can't
I'm
think of
good
it
at that.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
barbs.
No! Woo! 20, not natural.
20 not natural. Okay.
She just has silvery barbs.
He's silver. If she had that.
I don't know what you mean, Red. I'm trying to help you out the best I can.
Say fucking go for it. Send it.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on her. Doing
Okay,
it.
what is this? What is this?
So Let me pull up the whole description of the spell, because it's long as shit. It's a paragraph.
Oh my god.
So, all right. So it's an action. When you cast a spell, and as your action on each of my turns, okay, focus. Oh, actually, I didn't even check her intelligence. Let me make sure. I know her 10 Okay, she's good. She has a way higher intelligence than that. 3 or lower, they're unaffected, so I had to make sure. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, there's no save. It just says you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. What is most on its mind in that moment? As an action, you can shift your attention to another creeper or probe deeper. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail to gain insight into its reasoning, if any, if it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
I see.
If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows I'm probing into its mind until I shift my attention to another creature.
Okay. All right. So, what's your save?
So she gets a bonus. It's wisdom. Oh, balls. She has a +5.
God damn.
Yeah, she's it's okay. It's pretty good.
Okay, what's the save DC?
16.
Okay.
You silvery barb.
So you failed at that.
Can I silvery barbs her? No, I can't, because technically that's 2 first level spells in the same turn.
Okay, yeah.
Or spells of first level higher in the same turn.
Oh,
I can't do
yeah.
that.
Okay. But you do learn the surface level thoughts.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about the repeated events.
Yeah.
And in her thoughts, she is thinking the conditioning programs are malfunctioning. Ustrela needs to investigate Red and figure out why the programming is escaping its subconscious. That's her surface level thoughts. And then she looks at you and she goes, "How dare you, Red?"
How dare I? Would you tell Estrella about this? You'd tell her that I was having these things? You'd try to recondition me? What the hell is the conditioning programs?
The conditioning program, you're not supposed to know about that. It was designed to help you receive as much training as you can while you were in your years of training. It was a device that allowed you to repeat past events and essentially reproduce them, and you work through them until you found a better result. It was for your training.
So this memory didn't happen, or it did and we failed, but we got to replay it over and over again until we inevitably failed again.
You would have repeated it until you succeeded. I don't know what your last memory of this event was.
The explosion, they died.
Did the village die? That is what happened in reality. But in your programming vision, you most likely saved the town and captured or killed.
But I remember the failure?
I don't know why that's the case, but all the more reason to see Hustrela about it, but you're not supposed to know about these things.
Well, I'm glad I do. Why the hell wouldn't you tell me?
Because it affects your behavior on a subconscious level.
Sure, you mean I get to make choices?
If you knew about the training, you would
it
would affect the way that you responded to it. Yeah, he's just all yelling. You guys are like, "What's going on? What are they doing?" One of those
Red,
lever
you
spots.
okay?
Okay, and she says, yeah, if you knew about it, it would have affected the programming. It would have become essentially ineffective. Now it'll never help you, most likely,
You
unless you
mean
somehow
the
forget
idea
about it.
that I get to make a choice?
It's not the fact that you get to make a choice. It's the fact that you can learn how perhaps your choices were wrong and how to make the right ones next time.
But all I remember is the failure. So you're saying that I'm not supposed to remember that,
You're not supposed to remember the failure.
even though that's what happened. What else in there is not real?
Everything.
My life is a
Everything
lie.
Everything you see around you is real. What do you mean? I'm real.
No,
Luciana's real. Rax is
What
real. This is
memories
real.
are
Bone
and
is
aren't
real.
real?
We're not
All those
real.
times
What memories?
growing up with the other Venators, is that not real? Did those happen? Did they happen the way that they originally happened, or is it the memory that played out the most successful?
Theoretically, in actuality, we cannot prove that anything is real. And
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, my name is Neo. I'm sifting through the Matrix right now.
I don't know if you've read that theory. Just like, yeah.
So,
No
what memories are and aren't real?
prove that your
I
existence.
can't answer that 100% because I can't read your memories, Red. But
You just do fucking everything.
How do I
else with
know?
them.
How do I find out the truth then?
I have the records.
Can't she shut you down too?
You have the
That's
records, so
That's all I have. All I have is a records of the events that happened, and most of that written by you.
yeah, it's paperwork, is what you're saying. So
Yeah.
the events that could have actually happened
Damn.
might have happened totally different, but because someone wrote on a piece of paper that
I will say those reports are written before you would undergo any of this training.
Anything could have been made up.
Look, it was.
I was gonna say everything from when I became a
Okay,
Venator
sorry,
could be a
sorry.
lie.
She's sorry. Okay, so she says, "Look, we're just trying to help you become the best version of yourself. I mean, this is how you became how you are today, who you are today.
But who I am today might not actually be my original choices, decisions, outcomes, people.
Oh my gosh, she's having a midlife crisis.
He's only 25.
Is he though?
He's
Oh my god, is he 25?
I think Lustrela or Araxis might be able to help you out with this more.
He's gonna buy a sports car.
Don't you want to know? What if all of this, what if what you know, all the documentation that's been put into you, uploaded into you, what if it's all a lie? Then what you know is
He's
a
a
lie.
conspiracy theorist.
Roll me,
No, it makes
roll me,
sense.
roll me a persuasion
Red,
check.
character flaw.
All right.
Thinks everything's fake.
Guidancing. No, it makes sense. I'm not going crazy.
Red, put in the
what
10
crazy-
foil.
I got really
you now
good.
have to make a paranoia
17
check
plus
every time
5
you do
plus
something.
1.
Every time you talk to Chloe,
Okay,
17 plus
so
5,
20
22. 23.
3, yeah. So she starts and she goes,
Every time he
Well,
associates with anyone in the Arcanum.
if
Yes, make
if
it
you were
paranoid.
conditioned, perhaps I was conditioned, or the paperwork's wrong, and her head starts turning rapidly until
Now, all right, hold on. I ain't
essentially
gone off my rocker
blinks.
yet.
She intentionally blinks out of existence,
There.
and then she pops up again
Oh,
immediately after, and she says, "Oh, Red, you need me for something?"
what?
It's a self-rebooting program.
What
I
do you
assume
mean?
you called. Did you not call?
Yeah, you just exploded.
She looks down at her body. I'm okay. I think you're intact.
You don't remember our last conversation?
I mean, I remember our conversation about, yes, the training memories. Yes.
And
And like I said, I think you need to talk to Australia and Araxis
son
about
of a
this if you want
bitch.
some more help. She doesn't recall anything about the question you posed to
Yep,
her.
I sure do. I'll talk to you later, Claire. Just gonna go down the
Okay.
rabbit hole for a little while.
Have a good night's sleep.
What the fuck?
You should now give him like
Paranoia check.
paranoia.
I am not. It
A
makes
paranoia check.
That associates with anyone like Claire or anyone from the Arcanate.
It makes sense. What are you guys talking about? It makes total sense.
No. I agree with you, but the way that you have to approach this is you have
Is like I'm going
like a
exactly
madman.
like I have to go off my rocker.
you have to
All
put the
right.
tinfoil hat on in order to process all this.
Okay, while Red contemplates his entire existence, we will be right back from a break. All right, welcome back for our break. So, you all take your long rest. Unfortunately, Poppy and Red, you are haunted by nightmares all night long.
Ghosts.
Ooh, so you are as you are sleeping, you have these horrible dreams about not being able to find a loved one named Damien and Delise.
Is it Delise or Elise?
Delete.
Delise.
Duh.
Double D.
You just
Damien
have
and
to find
Delise. All right.
the least of the.
So you are haunted by these dreams. And as you awake, you take
78 necrotic.
Oh,
no,
I would still
not
be
quite.
alive.
I wouldn't be.
Times 2.
Oh crap.
Those 3 people.
Take 15 psychic damage as your mind is racked by this horrible dream. You awake in a cold
Nice.
sweat.
Son of a bitch.
You bitches be haunted. Ooh.
I know. I'm gonna go to Harold. Harold.
So I need to get my legs fixed and see an exorcist.
I
Like,
guess so. But we might be okay. We got Harold, and they're a paladin. Maybe
yeah.
Harold can help us. I'm gonna go to Harold, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go
tell
with
her.
you.
I'm gonna tell her. Oh, that's gonna be even weirder because we're gonna be like, hey, we had the same fucking dream. Look, the ghosts, I think, are causing something weird going on here. I had some.
Wait, you
bad
too?
shit. Now it's definitely confirmed. All right, I don't know what's going on, but the ghosts like came at us and then
Damien,
dissipated.
delete. Damien, delete.
Exactly. I had this horrible nightmare that I couldn't find him. Something's wrong, and I think
Haunted?
yes.
So she kind of closes her eyes and puts her hands on either of you. Well, one hand sort of near you guys because she has a broken arm, sort of sprained arm. And she uses her divine sense, so she can sense celestial fiends and undead within 60 feet. She's like, "Oh, yeah, they're latched onto you guys pretty good."
I got this. I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on myself. It says I'm immune to fear, charm, and possession. See if it works.
Possession.
Fuck, I don't have that.
They're not possessing you.
Damn. It was worth a shot.
They're haunting you. It's different.
I have no idea. It's just worth a shot. Ugh. Shit,
So
that didn't
she says, yeah, you need to see an exorcist, essentially.
Hey, I have that rejuvenating water. Do you think that'll help?
I think that's.
I don't think so.
Perhaps some holy water might help, although
Get enough.
I can't do that.
You can't bless
I
some
can
water?
No, I'm not a priest or a cleric. You're like, what good are you, damn it?
Son of a bitch.
You just spout off about religious stuff, but you don't actually walk the walk. I
I
see.
mean, I can holy smite them and such, but let's see.
Harold's not actually religious. She's just a paladin.
And then having spirit touch does nothing. Can I like attune
You
with
can
my
sense.
spiritual self? And this isn't a spell, right?
no.
It's a condition.
Yeah, it's essentially a condition, yeah.
This team is
You're
fucked
haunted.
up.
So while you are
I don't know about
haunted,
you. I'm fine.
No, I was totally tip top.
I didn't have any. All right, so while you are both haunted, you will take 3d10 psychic damage each morning until you get rid of these ghosts haunting you.
Holy shit.
So we heal from our long rest, but then we take damage. So
Yeah.
wake up.
Yep,
That's sick.
you got
I
it.
like that.
Bitch, until we get fucking cleansed.
I'll tell you, somehow
Tell you what.
exercise them.
I can't do that.
I was gonna say. Claire,
Claire comes
any
out,
idea?
yes?
I
Claire,
don't know.
can you like give us a Yelp? Who's the
She
nearest
just responded.
exorcist?
That's what I was gonna say.
What?
I need a reputable exorcist.
Oh,
Out
whoa.
here?
She
No,
You're
responded.
not
just
gonna find any
gaming,
here in
delete.
Zumalon. Yeah, you're not gonna find any here in Zumalon.
Not here.
Why wouldn't there be? Things are surviving out here.
Your most likely place to look is Holy Meridian.
Yeah, those fucking.
I don't wanna go
loony
back
bin
there.
motherfuckers.
Or some sort of temple. I mean,
Well,
there's various
if we
temples
go
in
back
the city,
there,
but
he is
the
not
city-
going.
What?
Oh, okay.
Why not?
That's
Why?
where you died.
Yeah, but we killed that rust monster. He's dead now.
The rust monster is dead, at least for now.
I don't want to go
I
back.
thought I
Or
did
you know,
something.
a lot of other cities have
Clerics.
priests and stuff,
Yeah.
clerics, but
Shit.
What about any of my Leon
Rockingham doesn't
outposts?
have
Are there
any.
any here? I don't know.
Probably not in Zumalon.
Um,
If there are, they're dead.
there's probably temples in Carcaster, but again,
Because my peoples are everywhere.
You're
Except
there,
Zumalon.
so
No one's a Zumalon.
No one's in Zumalon.
no one's in Zumalon.
Well, shit. And I got nothing to take away the edge of this fucking psychosis until, well, what if we found Damien? Well, it's probably a long time ago. They're probably dead too.
Don't know.
Son of a bitch.
Well, looks like I'm the only one that's okay.
I know you're the only one who hasn't been touched yet.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yet.
It's like you were broken for the longest time, and now he's
Yeah.
the only one who's fine.
I know. The hell, life.
Oh,
Let's keep going.
oh,
We ain't got much
Okay.
of a choice.
I had a great.
So you continue on,
Got him.
and you are, of course, being fairly stealthy as you go, right?
Yeah, we want to avoid any of those big groups again. It just we're wasting too much time trying to find Poppy's sister. All this shit's coming up.
Yeah,
Storm,
as-
haunting.
we might die before we get there.
Well, we heal every night still, but we take 3d10 on wake.
3d10.
Yeah.
That could be 30.
It could be.
That's probably
Could be
nothing for
30.
you.
Yeah, that's only 30.
What do you got, like 100 health?
105.
You could take the 30 and still have more health than me.
Yeah, okay, well. It's not a pissing contest.
It could be.
No, because it sounds like you're trying to win it.
All right. So as you know, speaking of patrols, you do come across more undead creatures. You are sort of on a hilltop, of wasteland below you, swamps and stuff, and you can see in front of you is what looks like 3 undead creatures. I'll say they look humanoid, in like robes. They look more like zombies. They're not like bones, but they have a little bit of flesh on them, so they're like zombies. But they have these kind of cloaks on them, and they look like they're holding with chains wrapped around their necks. A group of skeletons and zombies, and actually one of the guys in the cloaks is currently clasping on some chains around a few zombies' necks, and they're standing right next to a giant structure that has long since been destroyed. But out in the middle of, you guys are basically out in the middle of the wilderness in the swamp after that city.
Wow.
You think it might have been like an inn or something, that someone would stay in before they reached the city or something. Is big, something like that.
Even in death, you can't escape slavery.
Apparently not. So they don't see you guys. Do you guys choose to engage?
Are they hanging out or are they walking?
I think
they're currently clasping a couple more zombies to their train, basically, but they look like they're about ready to move out.
Okay.
They're gonna go
wait and then
sort of off to the side, but still generally in the same direction-ish.
Yeah, I think we should let them pass and move
Oh, hold on. These cloaks that they're wearing, do they have like insignias or something? Or anything that sets them kind of apart, like that we could potentially
Other
use
than
this?
wearing the cloak, having the cloak itself, no.
I mean,
should we just...
how many are there?
There's 3 of the guys in the cloaks.
Not a lot, but
Yeah, I think 3.
We're
Yeah,
messed
we
up.
could
and then
avoid
there
that.
are a total of 5 skeletons and 4 zombies.
Just saying, we could take the cloaks in case we need to sneak into their camp.
Mm-hmm.
They could be used as disguise kits. That cloak could be a delineating factor. Unless there's some sort of psychological thing going on or something magical that's allowing them to communicate with each other, taking the cloaks could give us a way to infiltrate their camp.
I like that idea.
Just a suggestion. I mean,
Well, like you said, Ed, and you're kind of assuming that there isn't, but on the safer side, we should assume that there is some sort of control here. Undead usually don't just walk around.
no, I know, but yeah, I mean, that's the thing is there's so many factors unknown. Having a way to disguise ourselves, if they're just manipulating the dead, then it's a little different. But we don't know what magical things are taking place. It's up to you guys. I'm just throwing something out there.
So long as you stay close to me, we should be able to go undetected.
It's not about sneaking past. It's more about learning more. Cloaks might help. I mean, they might not. Might not do
How
anything.
pristine do these cloaks look?
They look pretty old and ragged.
Oh,
Yeah.
old and ragged? Okay.
They look like they've been wearing them for a while.
All right, let's
I
sneak
think-
past.
I think ultimately it's
Well-
Poppy's decision. I mean, we're here trying to save her sister.
Well, you and I, Red, can investigate further than they can see. I can summon Hawk. You can send Claire.
I can also...
He's got 2 times vision.
And I'm incredibly...
He's got a zoom.
I was gonna say sending Claire actually isn't a bad idea. Okay, so we're good. Let's not worry about it then. Let's keep going. Let's go get Prim.
Okay.
Time is of the
You guys
essence.
are gonna pass them by.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you pass them by.
I would just like to
Nothing
make
else?
note of them.
Oh.
This is strange behavior for undead.
For sure.
Undead leading undead.
Undead leading
inflating
undead.
undead.
Yeah. So you guys, nothing else eventful happens. And unless you guys want to do anything at camp that night.
I think
Prepare
I
for
want to sleep.
I'm gonna say prepare for the onslaught of psychic energy in the morning.
I mean, yeah. If you guys want to sleep, or if you guys want to recover that HP, Yeah, Red and Poppy have to sleep every night, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
One sec. I need to see what this does.
Okay.
It's a new feature that I got from my little gauntlet things.
You guys will take
item?
16 psychic damage in the morning.
I can
You
do
guys didn't
any
question it
element.
when they. You guys didn't question it when they charged at you and then suddenly disappeared.
Well, yeah, but I thought maybe it was like they tried to possess us or something and they couldn't. I thought they
So
vision ended. Not that it would have made a difference.
what is the spell that I got? It says here create item, but I can't find.
Create item.
Yeah.
So it's a cantrip. You can summon a piece of adventure gear worth 2 gold pieces or less, which you can hold in one hand and which must weigh less than 10 pounds. If the item is more than 10 feet away from you, at the end of your turn, the spell ends. It lasts for an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay.
It can simulate the effect of a tool that requires proficiency, but it can only be used to make one ability check for that task.
Oh, okay. I just can't find it as a spell.
No, it's
Okay.
something created.
Okay. Then I'll
You
have
wanna
to write
create
it. That's okay. I wanted to see what I.
Yeah,
could
it's
do with
basically like a summon
Tinker's
Cheap.
tools.
cheap thing.
that. So,
Oh, I need a set of manacles for a little while. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So, like I said, in the morning you wake up racked with terrible nightmares that you've had all night long. But you guys continue along the way. This is day 5 now, so
Yeah.
you're almost to your destination. In day 5, you come to another ruined city. This one though has been entirely flooded in like swampy waters. There are actually trees and vines and growing up. There are gnats like everywhere, and you're forced to trudge through the waters. And some of the water gets like chest height. Obviously, Poppy I think is the tallest, so she's like belly button height maybe,
I'm
right?
only like 2 inches shorter than her.
Can I still? Can it?
Oh,
Bruh, I'm like 6'7".
Yeah.
he's like 6'9".
Yeah.
all right. I need you all to
no,
make
I would-
perception check. Okay.
I wanted to
Go ahead.
still use my refuge. Say, I'm 3 inches taller than you.
It's not much.
Okay,
It's like
so
5'2" over life.
Perception check.
yes, roll
Ooh,
perception checks for me.
21.
Does that give an
26.
advantage?
18. Wait, what?
Does that give an advantage, Poppy, about anything?
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
No, background features are
No.
fairly
Okay,
minor.
okay.
No, it's just
I just wanted to make sure.
like I get to find food and water and a place to hide.
I got 18.
Oh, okay.
That's 21.
Oh.
Not roll lower than 18. Oh, that's a 2 plus perception 5, so 7.
I have a 7. This is being
Okay.
a very bad dice.
You have the
You
trash can.
Poppy is.
Throw it in
Do
trash.
you have disadvantage? Because it's perception?
Oh right, shit.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
Perception when it comes to sound. So in this
Well, no,
case,
No, and sight.
It's
He
not.
has sight from the concussion,
Oh.
sound from your warbling.
I guess it would be sight. Yeah, it'd be more like touch, but
Oh.
yeah, it'd be more like touch. So we'll say you don't
Take your
have
roll.
disadvantage.
All right.
What'd you get for
Hey,
your roll?
If it's then it's 26.
Okay, cool. So you succeeded.
Just-
So Poppy, Ghost, and Harold. You guys.
Why do you hate me?
Before I know, I'm so sorry. You're taking the brunt of these things, man.
Run to
Okay,
the
you are swarmed by leeches
Oh.
before you can react to it. The other guys are able to like see them and sort of yank them off their bodies before they're able to really latch on. But you have yours latch on.
Witches just don't like me.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can easily like pick them off. After a while, You take. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I rolled all zero, all tens. You take 30.
Ooh.
Jesus. Piercing.
Yeah, I took
Sucking
poison.
damage.
Suction.
You take 30 poison damage.
Oh yeah, they are technically poisonous.
Am I under
Um,
the poisonous condition?
No,
Yeah.
that's different.
No, you are not. Okay. So you guys camp at night.
I'm still more than half my life.
I was gonna say, if need be, I can just. It's gonna hurt everybody, but I'll kill all the leeches. I'll just electrocute the water.
So I find us some good food, right?
Hmm.
And
As
Find
we're
then
some more.
picking leeches out of your
I
fur.
give it
Um,
to you.
Yeah, we'll say you found some.
I can mix in a
What would
ration
grow
with
in-
it.
Trying to think of what would be found in a city
Wheat.
in a wasteland. Wheat?
Oh.
Yeah, but then you,
I don't know, it's swampland.
Tree.
Let's say fish or something. I don't know.
Okay.
frog, and we got
Yeah,
a frog and
let's say
mushroom
Ooh,
soup.
I'm just saying, if you've
Frog
never
and
had frog legs
slug. You
before,
guys can
they're
have some
really good.
escargot. Escargot? Anyone?
I've never had escargot.
I'm
but
gonna cook it. I'm gonna use
had
my
frog
create
legs.
item to create a skillet.
Nice.
Can we just call you Senshi?
That is a 19.
Okay, so
I
you
gave
cook
that item
a
because it just fit.
fairly good escargot. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Wow, this thing looks great.
The size of mushrooms. Yeah.
And then I hold up the skillet and I just dissipate.
And it disappears. There's no dirt, no mess, nothing. It's gone.
Wow, a Seminole kitchen.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. I don't have to
When we're
wash
done
it.
with all this
Man.
hero stuff, maybe you can help me out in my cafe.
He's the chef in the back. It's all hot, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't
Yeah.
need AC.
Yeah. He's
No
a fucking
professional
robot.
training. I'm just
No
like,
breaks.
yeah, right?
God, he is the best manual laborer.
McDonald's, here you go.
I'll give you a job. Nice job.
Yeah,
All right.
I definitely need coin too.
Anyone want to do anything at night?
No. No.
Can I try and communicate with these fucking ghosts so they stop hurting us so much? Like, can I enter some ghost transient state?
Do you know how?
I'll figure it the fuck out.
Where the fuck is Asherak when we need him? What is that?
I guess.
I don't know. He's amongst spiritual bullshit. Let's connect on the astral plane or some shit. I don't know.
He just does the
Ashrak can try and help you meditate. Is that what you want to do? To like speak to this ghost?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a wisdom save. Say that.
How does that even make sense?
You know. Wisdom save.
Yeah, we'll say wisdom.
No, that's a bad
Sure.
What the fuck?
That's not her night.
2 plus 2.
Oh, nice.
Keep rolling
I was hoping that was going to be that one, so I could just like totally destroy you, but that's okay. No, you're not able to get in your dreams. You're not able to like connect with this
You are so distraught
thing.
about Damien and the least.
So
Fran.
you take.
Wait, is this
Hello.
reset damage or is this damage in the dream?
No, it's after.
No, it's
after we
you
wake up.
11 psychic damage. And Poppy, in the middle of the night, you actually woke up, and your meal. You felt really sick to your stomach, and you woke up and you tossed it all. Something about it just did not sit well with you.
Ugh.
Interesting.
And in the morning,
About the meal?
maybe, you find in the morning you're looking at your paws, and other people are looking at you as well. And you can see your paws, the veins in them have grown overnight.
Grown?
And they grown enough that you can see them piercing through not piercing through, but like puffing out the fur and stuff. You can also see a black tint to them. Other people, you guys see that Poppy's eyes, the white of her eyes, have turned black. And I think Steel knows where this is going. Or Red, sorry. And the same is true of Ghost and Harold. They are both black eyelids or whites of eyes, and they
Why are you
say
all
that
looking at me
they
like that?
also threw up at night. Does someone require a history check, or do you all know what's going on?
I require one.
I require one.
Is this because
How
we
do
were
you
all
require
affected by
one?
leeches?
Oh,
I will.
Would Red like to fill in
son
the
of
group?
a
What's happening?
bitch. They have the plague.
Dun,
Oh,
dun.
that's a 23.
Yes. These are the symptoms, first signs of
Oh,
the dreaded plague that
Oh,
once ravaged Zuvalon
Oh shit.
and the world, really. So,
We
I feel fine.
for now, under these current conditions, the plague is a slowly progressing disease that will eventually kill you unless you don't get a cure.
But there is a cure.
yes.
Red, you know that there is a cure, definitely at the Arcaneum. Harold and Ghost, while they are scared, they know that once they can get back to the Arcaneum, they'll be cured. And they know that the symptoms usually take a few months to get worse. But at least a little while. But while you are sick like this, you can't keep any food down in this current state.
if you start
And so without being able to eat anything, you will take a level of exhaustion every day.
Oh, and you can only take like 4 of those before you die?
no 10.
Or you could take 10
Yeah,
now.
the new.
So you have essentially 10 days.
To get cured and you die.
I thought this was a long-lasting plague.
This one seems...
Advanced.
It seems stronger somehow.
Oh.
Perhaps this is why Zuvalon was so afflicted by it, because it was faster moving. But still, 10 days.
Look,
Capture one of the leeches to maybe examine.
if you all start attacking me, I'm not holding back.
Oh, yeah, you can synthesize shit, can't you?
I'm really good at
doesn't
poison.
part of the final symptom of the plague is ravenous madness?
Madness. Yeah, we got plenty of time for that.
Essentially. Can I'd like to kind of do some things.
Okay.
I would like to try and capture a leech.
Well, you guys are already past where the leeches were.
Yeah, remember we walked through there on our way.
I think what happened was the leeches gave them the plague.
I know that. I was trying to capture a leech so I can figure out what about the leech's poison gave this plague. That way, potentially we can reverse engineer it and eventually spread, get rid of these leeches and make Zuvalon habitable.
Yeah, I mean, we have the cure. It's not even that keeps people out. It's just...
Well, the fact that the leeches are still there would keep me out.
Yeah, well, yeah, especially in the swamplands. That's what killed Atrax people.
He killed all the leeches, remember? He electrified the water.
But
there's definitely more. Yeah. Next time we're near swampland.
we will be potentially coming back this way.
Alright.
But we now have to make this really quick.
Yes.
Yeah, because by the time we get back, which is only 5 days back to the Bastion, how many days back is it to the Arcaneum? So
We
you're
don't
gonna
need
have
that.
to
We
tell
don't need that. We
people
can
to go to the.
transport. Once we get back to the Bastion, we can teleport.
Okay.
Yeah.
As much as you guys don't like it, we gonna have to.
Yeah.
So,
I'm fine with
but
teleporting.
that gives you 5 levels of exhaustion
And
to
that
get
means
back.
minus 5 to everything.
Well, I mean,
This
now we're
is
taking
day
psychic
5 as well.
damage.
You still have 2 days to get to where you're going.
Yeah.
So that's 7. We have 3 days to buy your life.
Sweet. It seems like Poppy is
I
always
mean-
imperiled.
Harold, you see Harold, she can also delay the progression.
Oh.
She says she can use her lesser restoration to essentially delay the effects, but that would require a 2nd level spell slot from her.
Hold on.
And
She's had lesser restoration this whole time, and he's been in a sling. She's been limping.
Yeah, no.
you can't
it's poison.
cure.
It's poison, blinded
It's disease
disease.
and
Oh, okay.
It's
yeah.
basic stuff.
Gotcha.
You'd need a
condition: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay.
Oh, she can do paralyzed actually.
Yeah, but nobody's
So
paralyzed.
My arm.
Oh,
Yeah,
your arm
Marcus's
is
arm.
still paralyzed. I thought you were just in a sling. Oh, okay. Yeah,
No, it's still paralyzed. So,
but that means every single day.
Well,
I
She
can
has to
bolster
use-
magic her.
Yeah, that's true. You're gonna probably have to.
I have
yeah,
an
I think
idea.
she has 3 spell slots, so she could use lesser restoration on all of y'all those 3 days,
So
or
I can make it even quicker. Once we finish and figure out like the end of this Weaver situation, I can basically triple time, run ahead, gather like. I
that's
can get there
true.
3
You could-
times
you
as
could
fast as
try-
every-
yeah, you could try and run ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she,
What-
I mean,
what do
you
you want
still.
to
I
have?
don't know if you're immune to exhaustion still, but
No, but I can run 3 times as fast as everyone here.
Right, but-
if she fixes my arm, I can turn into a giant iron elf, which is a huge creature.
I know. But guys, running nonstop through days accumulates exhaustion. It's called force marching. You gain levels of exhaustion with each day.
I'm just saying, in each day, I go further than everyone here, so I will be able to get there in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're walking at the slowest.
But we'd also be separated, walking through a wasteland with monsters and undead.
And I can outrun basically.
No, you can, but we can't.
I know. That's why I'm saying I go ahead, gather them.
I know, but if we're also coming back to the Bastion, right? You're gonna get there days in advance of us. That's great. But we're also 1 or 2 party members down if a patrol runs into us.
Mm-hmm.
So if something happens on the way back, I'm just saying, separating the party is not always the best.
I understand. I'm saying I would rather go ahead and save like a day
All
or
right.
2.
Well, let's tackle that part after we reach the destination,
Potentially save pretty much, huh?
and then we can say. But for now, does anyone want her to? Well, she can mitigate your paralyzed arm, Marcus, for the day,
Yeah,
or she could delay the onset of the plague for whoever else.
They're dying, so they take a priority over a paralyzed arm.
No, I think you should fix him so he could become more useful.
So Harold can do it for herself, for Ghost,
She only has 3 slots,
and
so,
Poppy.
and
I
that
can
would
bolster
require-
magic her, and I can do it 3 times in 1 day.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, you could. She could do it for everybody, and then you can give her back. Well, you have to roll for it, right?
Yeah, I had to roll a
Could you
d4.
Go for it.
Can you get anything less than 2nd?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
get
can
ones
get
and twos.
one.
1s and 2s.
Oh, okay, yeah. So roll, yeah.
Oh, that's a 1. That's also a 1.
1.
And that's also a 1.
God bless it.
Wow.
So
Okay, we're gonna assume that she used those spells though. So
Yep.
did she
She's
delay
a
the onset of the
paladin, right?
plague?
Yep.
She's a paladin, yes.
So, she, I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but lay on hands cures poison,
It's not
or
poison.
minimizes.
Yeah, it's a disease though.
Poisonous effect. So I figured like
Yeah.
even using the lay on hands would be able to.
Well, the healing would
No.
be great for me or Poppy,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
not
that's
for not for curing.
No,
of
the only reason why the lesser restoration works is because normally it can be used to end a disease, but this is such a powerful
What the
Gotcha.
fuck is this? I'm
Plague
gonna roll 2
disease
4 and
that-
4.
it can delay
your
it.
dice rolls tonight have not been good.
Yeah.
The dice gods are not with you tonight.
I'm gonna not use that and see
I
how
know.
it works out.
It's messed you
So,
up more times than not.
Did she use it to delay the onset of the plague
Yeah.
for you all, you three? Okay. So you guys currently only have 1 level of exhaustion, and you won't take it tonight, an additional one. So
Okay.
with the level of exhaustion, it's basically you get a -1 to everything,
Minus
right?
1 to everything, yeah.
Yeah,
With
-1 to everything, including spell save DC.
And I think at like 5th level or something, there's an additional effect.
What about AC?
How do you lose
It's
your AC?
every roll.
Every
It's minus 1 to every roll.
-1 to every roll
Yeah, every roll and
save DC.
to your spell save DC. Yeah,
Only really affects Ghost or Herald.
Harold. Yeah, I think in that case. Although Poppy, you don't have any spells. I thought you had 1
She
spell.
has the
Shocking grasp. Yeah, so you took a -1.
But I mean,
Okay.
yeah, she never used
All right.
that, 'cause-
So this is day 6 now. The final day before you reach your destination. So that's good.
How much psychic damage do we take?
I already told you guys.
Yeah,
I thought
11.
it was
Oh,
11,
11
yeah.
again?
No, that was the
was-
dawn of the 6th day.
Oh,
Yeah, that was dawn of the
okay.
6th day.
Dawn of the
Okay. So you guys arrive in another ruined city, but this one is a little bit more intact, and you find a pretty well actually preserved building.
Let's go there to
in
rest for
here.
the night.
And yeah, it's towards the end of the night's journey, and you see hanging above the doorway is another one of those dream catcher things of the Weaver.
Can I
The Dream Weaver.
investigate the building for traps and such?
Sure. Roll a investigation check for traps.
That's 20, not natural.
Okay. You do not find any traps. And as you enter the space, you see that it's an old apothecary.
Oh.
And most of it has been ransacked essentially, but
Right.
still fairly put together. And on a table behind a crate, you find a single glass potion bottle. It's filled with a green liquid, and yeah.
Can I use my herbalism kit to figure out what it is?
Sure. Roll your herbalism check.
And while he's doing that, can I investigate the rest of the apothecary for anything that is still intact? Like maybe remnants of life or what have you.
15.
Okay, 15. So you basically determine that the potion is a potion of life. Basically, it can revive a single person who, if they've been killed, if you somehow stick it down their gullet within 10 minutes,
Oh, so
they can be brought back to life the next day.
So
essentially.
basically,
Revivify?
it's a revivify.
Oh,
But with a delayed trigger
But they
come
don't.
back.
Yeah, they don't wake up until the next
the
day.
next day.
okay.
Hey,
And
I
I
have
got
an
a
idea.
20.
Why don't you just kill me and then give it to me?
I could.
We don't know if that would get rid of the plague, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a gamble.
I got a 20 to investigate the rest of the apothecary.
okay, you do the table is remarkably well put together, and it's still standing even after all this time. Inside the
Wait,
drawer
how'd you
of
know
the
it?
table, it's like a desk sort of in a drawer. You actually find a false bottom.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, inside the false bottom, you see a bunch of papers of like weird um, experiments this person was doing. But you also see a small pouch.
I'm gonna keep the papers too, because I want to, check them out later.
Okay.
But I
Sure.
also want to open up the pouch.
In the pouch, you find 2 stones, and they are glowing with energy.
Ooh. I can always identify.
I was just gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I need your expertise over
Just,
here.
I can hear the echoing
While this
magic
is all
from the sun.
going on, Poppy
Okay.
would like to do her usual gathering of food and water. This has come in
Yes. Okay.
handy.
Yeah, this place is filled with herbs and stuff that are
Ooh, flavored food.
still
this time.
maintained really well. Yeah. Let's see here. So, why don't you?
Well,
Okay,
we'll
give me
identify both.
2 people. You guys are gonna roll me.
D100?
Not Poppy.
Not Poppy.
Why not?
Because
You've been
doing
terrible.
I was gonna say,
This might be a good one.
No.
You know what? Give me a number between 1 and 14.
1 and
13.
Okay.
Another number?
Someone give me another number.
6.
Ooh.
I heard 6 first, so go with that one.
13.
Okay, so with the 13, you have an ion stone of strength. Increases your strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Whoa, by 2. Okay.
And 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ion stone of insight. Your wisdom score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Ooh.
I mean, I'd take that, but I have 20.
I would like the wisdom.
I would like that one too. But
I only have a +2 to insight.
Yeah, well, that's because you're not very insightful. I am.
Yeah.
Well, I think we both have proficiency in it. That's why.
Well, I don't need strength.
Well, and it just increases wisdom overall.
I know. That's beautiful.
Well, I think I need wisdom.
Poppy needs to be wise, huh?
Yeah, because Poppy wants to cast spells and would like to cast spells that use wisdom.
The spells use your intelligence.
For now.
Didn't you say
Yeah,
there were
you would
spells
have
that
to-
use...
Unless you took
One
a
of these?
dip in cleric or
Druid.
druid, you would be intelligence based. No,
Well,
wizard is
after all of
intelligence.
the fuck-uppery that I've been in, I think I would like to be partly cleric.
You're gonna devote yourself to a
Yeah.
divine being. I could not see Poppy
I
being.
don't.
Thank you, Jesus, for today.
I think I'm
Food.
Jesus. Like, aren't there some, like... I'm pretty
Alright,
sure I
Buddha.
can come up with some...
Buddha.
There's the old
Fat.
gods.
Hey,
There's the old
Buddha
gods.
was a man, not a god.
Whoa,
Right?
hey, whoa, you gotta be
Wow.
careful with that, okay? There's a
Wow.
whole different type of Buddhists that believe that he was a god, okay? You gotta chill out here, okay?
He's a fucking dude.
Whoa, hey, some of them believe he was a god, okay? Let's just.
You know who
let's
was
let
a
them-
dude as well? Jesus.
Whoa, hey, whoa, there's like
Like,
millions,
what?
billions of people in the world. You better be careful.
Jesus was a dude.
Hey,
as that they
Alright.
say.
Alright, so who's getting this strength?
Not me.
I have no use.
I don't have
don't
any
need
use
it.
either, but that's why. Let's just roll for them, guys. Let's roll for them. Everybody wants the wisdom one except for Milton, right?
I can't use the wisdom.
Okay, so we got. Okay,
I can't use
six-sided
strength.
die.
I'm already at a max of 20 for strength.
I know, but we can use all the strength. We can use the strength.
I have
You
no
want the
use
wisdom,
for
I want the
strength.
wisdom, he wants the wisdom. Let's do by twos. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6.
Okay, so 1, 2 is red. 3,
We'll have
4
Poppy. She's the tape.
is life, and 5, 6 is Poppy. That's
Go
how you
for
do
it.
3, 4 is me. For wisdom,
Wisdom.
that's 5.
Yeah,
That's Poppy!
so that's Poppy. Poppy gets it.
Okay, next one is strength. I mean,
I
it's
mean,
still good for me. But
Flip a
throw my hat in
coin.
the ring, I
yep.
guess, but
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go.
I'm gonna use yours.
Oh, y'all want it?
Alright.
Okay.
4.
Sure.
Yep. Life. Yep.
Okay. Because you wanted it, right?
Okay. Okay.
I would have rather had the wisdom, but
I would have rather had the wisdom too, but I'll take any of them. They're all good for me.
You can always sell them if you want. Whatever.
Well, I'd rather
At the
have it.
Arcanum, they probably buy them from you guys. You know.
maybe
But-
alter it.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust the
I'll take
Arcanum.
a Dex one. I'll take a Dex one plus 2.
I'll take an intel
Make
one.
me even more.
I don't know if I
disgusted.
trust the
You
Arcanum
only
with
find the
anything
two
right now.
stones.
Why? No, you just don't have to trust Araxis.
Yeah, but he's in charge of the Arcanum right now, so
He's not actually in charge. The council is. He's just.
he's a pretty powerful force in it.
He's like. Think of it like the branches of the government. He's like a separate branch of the government.
So, if
He's
you-
powerful enough to the point where I don't want on him having any access to anything. Let's put it that way.
It is here that we found out that Marcus just opposes government.
Which is really weird because he loves fucking contracts.
Yeah.
No, I just oppose Axis. That's it.
he likes managed democracy.
Managed.
Well, just to be clear,
So does
I
this
know
boost any of these?
Red, you were in a
By how
conversation
much?
with Harold and Ghost and then Claire.
Oh, okay.
Did you
So
fill
this would
in the
be-
rest of your team?
No, I have not told them yet.
Okay,
That
so
would be
guys, remember,
17.
no meta-ing.
Yeah,
He
no,
hasn't
they're just
told you
bullshitting.
all of the crazy stuff.
No, they're just bullshitting around. I'll tell them
I
when
don't
we
know.
have
That means I
just-
only
a
have a
moment.
+3, right?
But right now, I want to keep the party focused on finding Prim. I don't want to be like, hey, by the way, I'm tripping out.
So do all of these go up by 1?
I'm having an existential crisis.
Okay.
That is how that.
Throw that in the ring.
Okay. So the rest of the day continues on, fairly uneventful.
What? Oh, wait. Question about the stones. Do they require attunement?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well,
Okay.
I'll attune to it while I'm taking my 4 hours of doing nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I'll attune
Definitely.
to it while I'm dying.
Yeah, I think you can have 3 or 4 attunements.
You can have
Poppy's got the
up to your
plague.
proficiency
She's
attunement.
being
Oh,
haunted,
proficiency attunement.
and she has a sprained leg.
So it goes up to 4 and 5. Sorry.
Yeah, Poppy is all sorts of messed up.
Yeah. That's
My
like
sister can't say I didn't do fucking nothing for her, so.
I didn't want to be saved. I'm a cultist now.
Oh man, what a twist! She's the one resurrecting all these people.
Dean's like,
Guys,
shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, my twist.
Spoiler alert!
Will Poppy turn on the party and join her sister?
I got
You're gonna die
cooler
real quick.
Oh my gosh, would you join your sister? Oh, that's crazy.
She's gonna die real
That would be
quick.
really
She-
interesting to see. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
cast whole person heightened. You fail to save, he gets auto crits. You're dead in 1 turn.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
God.
So,
Love you.
okay, the night passes uneventfully, and you guys wake. Poppy, you're still not able to like keep anything down, but you don't take another level of exhaustion.
Well, we take the psychic damage.
Yep, you guys
wanna
take the
bolster
psychic
magic?
damage.
You are all messy.
Yeah, I can do bolstering magic.
You're gonna have to do that again because she's gonna use all her
Don't
spell
use it.
slots
You just
to
said you're not
keep
gonna-
you guys not dying.
4,
Okay, so you guys take
3.
23 psychic damage.
Okay, she gets 2 spell slots back.
It's
Okay.
one up to level 3 and one up to level 4.
And then one up to level 1.
So she gets 2 of her seconds that she spent.
Yeah, 2 of the seconds.
And
yeah.
we took how much damage?
23.
23 psychic.
23.
And she's using the lesser restoration to keep the plague from getting worse.
Yeah.
What is 23?
Since you guys recovered the spell slots, she has 2 spell slots
That's what I
left,
thought.
so she could recover Marcus's arm.
Just fix
and
him.
know
Fix
that.
that.
Fix him. Fix him permanently.
Well, she can't do it permanently.
Oh.
It would just be for like the day. Just
Oh
like
man, how wait, where are we heading to the final
Yeah.
place though?
Yeah, we're
this is potential. This is.
Let's do it.
Today
Fix
is the
them
day
up.
where you would go to
Your
the
spell
Today's the
your
day.
powers are
are potent.
will keep you up
Okay.
to stuff.
All right.
Snuff.
Ah.
All right. So following the map and the point where Lavana pointed to, she gave you a very specific place.
Yeah.
You guys make your way towards there. As you are progressing through this, again, ruined part of the city in a swampy wasteland and such, you come to the base of a giant cliff. And on this cliff is well, it probably was once some sort of tower, but it's long fallen into ruin. This cliff has like a kind of winding path at the side of it to it. At the base of the cliff is this big cave opening, and you can see the cave opening. You can see those same creatures you saw 2 days before, the zombies in cloaks, guiding other zombies and skeletons on chains and such into the mouth of this cave and disappearing into the blackness. They come every so often as you spend your time kind of scouting out the area. A couple of them head up into the tower, but most of them simply stay in the cave. Or after a while, you do see a few of the cloaked zombies leave the cave and head out into the city behind you.
Paladins, like,
That's what you're making.
I don't
Making
know.
sense, but it's only like 60 feet.
No, I was just like, can't they make like a cleanse, like a
That's a priest or a cleric, I think.
oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
an area,
yeah,
an
never
area
mind.
that is like hallowed
yeah,
ground.
I
Yeah,
just realized
clerics, I think, can do that.
Shadowheart did that in Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate.
she doesn't have that power.
All right.
She,
Level.
yeah.
Look, they're taking all these undead to the caves, but I think we should make our way to the tower.
Agreed.
I think if there's any sort of communication with the outside world, it's going to be up there.
That up there. All right.
Yeah, but where is the most likely place to keep a prisoner?
The tower.
Not in the cave?
Not with the horde of undead.
Are you sure?
I also
I mean,
don't
unless-
think it would be wise for us to just
It,
sprint into
The-
the cave
the
with
ta-
an army.
There's an army down there. I'm not sure about y'all, but I can't take on hordes of undead.
no.
And who knows? We've seen how many patrols go in and out? Dropping off undead?
It depends how long you guys kind of sit around. I would say 4 or 5
So then that's a storage
over the course of
facility.
like probably
Of
2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, so, you know, if
It's
it's
essentially
4 or 5 now, think about that in 24-hour period.
Well, I mean, would you just keep people stored loosely? I assume you would put them in cages, no?
They might not need to.
And besides, all right. So the tower looks like where all the quote unquote leaders would be. If anyone would know where your sister is, it would probably be them.
That's also true.
Yeah, okay, but look at us. And I go like this to my eyes, like, half of us are fucking dead. Like, and you want to go take on the leaders?
You want to take it on an entire our army?
I would rather take on one versus a million.
You want to find Primer now.
Of course I do.
Then I think the tower is the best way to go. I think he made a good point. Finding the leader of this organization, this fucking psychotic massing of undead, they're gonna know where your sister is.
Even if it's not a leader, no one's communicating to the outside world in a cave. So cutting off communications could also...
And look, he has a spell that can help us sneak in there pretty nicely. We just have to stay together. If we stay close, we stay down, we stay low, we can all sneak in there together. And if we get sight of your sister, we go.
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta learn where she is first.
All right.
Let's not
as
take
long
any
as
action
we're
until we do that.
cautious and not rash.
Hey,
Sure.
it's your sister. I'm asking you. You're the one I'm worried about getting a little
I
heated
don't
in the
want
moment.
any harm to come to Prim, and whether we
Okay.
get caught or not, we're gonna have to face that army either way.
Not necessarily.
So
If there is a controlling thing here, we could destroy that controlling
If we
thing.
sever the connection.
And then the undead go crazy. They start killing anything inside. Yeah, that means us too, but it also might mean
You
they're...
don't know that for certain.
Current.
You don't know that for certain.
I know.
No.
I know about mechanics. Like, you cut off connection to. You know,
And if it's a
the
powerful
Warforged
necromancer, we kill that powerful necromancer.
You forget, I am probably one of the smartest people on the planet.
Oh, you sure act kind of dumb sometimes.
You're one to talk.
All right, this is not the time to be bickering at each other.
Holden and Ghost are just like looking at each other like awkwardly.
Yeah, I go to... Sorry.
You can
I know
definitely
they are a lot... No, I'm just kidding. No, they're
Poppy
this
is
tough, but this is what we do.
Definitely more cautious
wow.
because it involves the most important person in her life.
All right. So,
So
you know...
she's trying to be more thoughtful about things because she normally isn't so thoughtful.
I know, but I'm trying... That's what
Hey,
I'm
good
trying to
time-
relay.
Good time to change.
I want to make sure that, you know, if you don't just like, you know, happen to see her. I mean, there's a lot of chains and leashes here. If we walk in a room and she just happens to be like chained up or something, you're not just gonna rush in there.
That's assuming she's in a room.
Wherever she is. Just wanna make sure you're not just gonna rush in there and start swinging.
No, but I
Okay.
think that we all should be cautious and we should all stick together.
I think I'm
right.
almost always cautious.
No, but you don't always stick together.
I think I do a pretty good job of that.
All right, I'm gonna use my second level spell slot to cast Pass Without Trace.
All right, give me everybody a stealth check with that.
Ooh.
10 plus 10 plus 1. That is a 30.
25.
A flat 30.
31.
Okay.
17 plus 7.
24 plus 10.
Well, 34 for you. All right, I think everybody got like a 30 or higher, so or really close.
I can't
Okay.
roll lower than a 10.
Poppy might not be very dexterous, but she is a stealthy kitty. For someone so huge, she has to use light step abilities for assassination stuff.
Mhm. All right, so you guys make your way up the winding path. As you approach this ruined tower, you notice that the sort of pillars and such that are holding up the towers, basically, they're decorated with like stone carvings of spider webs, and on the column bases there are sculptures of spiders. Well, but there is a simple entrance inside. There's no door or anything.
You said this
Nobody
tower
else
looks like
up
it
here.
has been brought like down, like crumbled a little bit, so it's not like
Yeah,
it's
off
brand
to the
new.
side is ruins. It's like half caved in. It's been ruined. Yeah,
Nice.
but it's still part. At least you imagine part of the second story is still standing. The first floor still looks fairly intact.
Can I check the entrance for traps?
Sure. Roll an investigation.
That is a 20, not natural.
Okay, you don't see any traps.
I'd like to, just because I can, I'm gonna use my once a day to cast a ritual as an action. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
I believe it lasts for a certain amount of time, just in case we run. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it lasts 10
lasts for
minutes.
10 minutes. So just in case something comes up while we're walking along that's magical.
Runes or something.
Okay. What's the range on it? Just curious.
60 feet?
Okay.
You sure?
30 feet.
Yeah,
30
30.
feet. Okay.
I had to check.
All right. You don't sense anything in your immediate presence that you don't already know about. You know what's on your party, basically.
Then let's move forward.
Okay. So you begin to move down the hall. And as you move down the hall, you begin to hear a voice, a sort of feminine voice, but it's got a different sound. It doesn't sound altogether human. But you hear it sort of whispering and talking. And then you hear another voice like respond to her. This one sounds probably human, but you can't quite make out the words. The stones sort of echo and bounce and distorts the sound a little bit. So you'd have to get closer if you want.
Oh, yeah, no, we want to eavesdrop.
Yeah, we want to.
Okay. So as you move forward, there is a passage to the left, but the passage to the right is where you're hearing the sound come from. And you can see sort of a bluish light emanating from that right passageway.
Wait, so, okay. To the right is where the noise and light is,
Where they're talking.
and to the left, what does that look like? Can we see it, discern anything in the hallway?
It just looks like an empty hallway, or just feels like an empty hallway. You can't quite, like, if you want, you can go and peek your head around the corner.
Hey, right.
But from what you can tell from back in the hall,
Visibly.
Should I try and go investigate the left way while you guys eavesdrop?
We just can't leave his radius. Because remember, his pass out trace is like an aura.
Yeah, it's an orb.
We want.
I'm still.
I know, but we don't know roles. I'm just saying, it's risky. But I can do that. Yeah. I will send in Claire, but she's going to go in invisibly.
okay.
Smart.
And she can fly.
Smart.
All right. So have her roll a stealth check for me then.
Okay.
Don't include the +10 because she'll move out of the range of the.
Oh, yeah, she's going to technically be leaving the area. Oh, she's ridiculous in stealth, by the way.
She's got a +25.
I figured.
21 stealth.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she's still a familiar. So they're not, like, they don't have great stats in anything, but her stealth is amazing. And she's invisible, so.
I can.
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Yeah, I think take a peek down the left side. Just don't go too far. Like, don't.
How far is the radius?
His radius.
The radius is
I think it's 60 feet, right? For pass without trace.
30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, 30 feet.
I would like to go 30 feet down the hall
The other hall.
and investigate to try and or perceive either way.
Okay.
What else would be down there?
So 30 feet down the hall, the hall, it sort of arcs around with a circular shape and kind of goes outside of your view, but you don't notice anything down that hall.
Okay, I can't hear anything.
No,
Okay.
can't hear anything either. But before, well, okay, roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. That is an 18.
Okay. You begin to hear footsteps coming from the hall that is now currently behind you. And you hear a whispering red on your shoulder immediately. There's those skeleton things coming.
Oh, shit.
That you recognize the voice as Claire.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she can tell me telepathically.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
They're heading towards us?
They're coming down the hall, basically, towards
hall?
this hall, possibly towards Life. But Life, you hear the footsteps coming towards you. So, what do you want to do?
All right.
We got a dip.
Yeah. Is there any place we can duck into, like a room or?
There's,
Just outside the tower.
I
Try and get back down the
think I'm gonna
hallway.
go further. I think that's the.
They're coming at you, though. That means
They're
you're running
coming
into
at. No. I went on the left. They're on the right, and they're coming towards me like this. So if I duck.
So we went on the right, so there's like a cross.
Yeah.
And they-
There's the
It's a
main
T.
tower,
It's a T
and a
intersection.
left and a right.
Yeah, it's a T. So
Yeah, and then
I
went
am
that way.
here.
We're over there. Where did they come from then?
No, you guys are like right here, eavesdropping over there. This is where they're coming.
Oh, yeah, and they could
Yeah.
go left or right. Either way, they're going to see us
They could go left or right. Yeah.
if we
So
don't
should we-
bow out of the tower.
Should we catch up with him then, and then move with him?
I think we need to figure out a way to eavesdrop.
I think I go further in. You guys exit. And
I can go invisible and try to eavesdrop.
Don't forget, Poppy, you have half movement speed,
Yeah.
as
So-
well as Ghost has half movement speed.
I think that is
Yeah.
what
Heading
we've
to
got
you?
Well-
no, me go deeper. The majority
Yeah,
if
we
not all
with,
exit.
with half movement speed, we can't catch up to life.
I'm incredibly stealthy. I'm incredibly perceptive as well.
Okay. I'll go invisible then.
And me,
Okay.
Poppy, Ghost, and Harold will duck out of the
Yeah,
Hour.
and they're obscured with the pass without trace. You can come to me, and that
Well, I was just going to stay
Oh,
and
okay.
try to eavesdrop with Claire. Because it's only 120-foot radius that I can set Claire.
All right. I'm gonna duck further into the left hallway.
Okay.
Still approaching stealthily.
What was your stealth check before with the bonus?
It was a 31 with the bonus, so minus 10 is
So
still
it's a
21.
20 now. 21 now. Okay.
I can re-roll it if you would like.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I think we'll just go with that. And just because you left the aura. Okay. So the rest of you duck out of the tower and kind of wrap around the sides of it. Poppy, you just barely making it, and Ghost too. Before these, again, the skeleton monstrosities the guys battled the first day. Not the one with the spiky tail, but the other guys.
The big dudes.
Yeah, they come walking down the hall basically. Behind them though, you hear a little bit more talking, and then
Well, remember, I'm still in that hallway path, and so is Claire, because I don't want to leave Claire's radius, because I can see and hear through her.
Yes. Oh, you can see and you can hear through her? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I can perceive through her.
Okay, let's
She's
take
your
a step
drone?
back then, and I'll go over what happened while she was in the room, because she did see some stuff. I wasn't aware that you could see through.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, she kind of heard part of this conversation. As she made her way in there, she saw the three bone, I'll just call them bone giants for now, but they're not really giant, they're just large creatures. And this snake-like creature. It's another large creature. It's a giant, like cobra snake-looking thing with a humanoid face.
Oh.
And it's speaking to this sort of magic, supposedly projection. It actually looks like a technology that Tobias has at the Bastion. But anyways, the snake creature is talking to this projection, and the snake creature, or the hooded figure, basically says, "How are your operations going, Mova?" And the snake creature responds, "The procurement is proceeding as expected, though figures are slowing down because of the distance the gatherers have to travel after so long." The hooded figure responds, "Mova, you made us a promise. Do not betray us, or there will be consequences." Mova responds, "Do not worry, you won't be disappointed. We have many, many in the caverns below. And there will only be more. More are coming every day." The hooded figure says, "Fine. The hooded figure says, fine. But they better be the agreed on numbers. We have great purpose for them. And if you uphold your promises, great purpose for you.
Ooh.
But there's something else I must. It was another reason I called you this day. You should be aware of a group of mercenaries from the Arcaneum coming your way. They include a number of Venators. You should be wary of them. Be on your guard. They are very dangerous.
At least we have a reputation.
Mova responds, do not worry. There's nothing out here. They will never find us. We are in the middle of a wasteland. There's nothing for them to find here. Plus, I have an old army at my disposal.
See.
They wouldn't be so brazen to attack me. And he says, and she goes, I will set guards. And she kind of like beckons, like turns around at the skeletal creatures that are next to her, and they begin to move down the hall. And that's when Blair begins to come back as well. She kind of follows them, zooms past them, and comes down the hall.
Tells us.
Yeah, basically.
Or tells me, and then
so you guys,
they dip.
Yeah. So as the skeletal forms walk down the hall, they do pass in your direction, Life. I assume you're moving down the hall more because there's no.
So they're not exiting the tower.
No, they're going down the hall more. But you're invisible, Red, and you see from the that they came from, the light kind of turn off.
Okay.
And then you see this snake creature move down the hall as well after the skeletal forms.
I'm just going to make sure I'm on the door side of the clearing. The T.
And you are, yeah.
Yeah, so that she doesn't accidentally bump into me.
Yeah. Okay. But Life, what are you doing?
I'm still
Running?
continuing down.
Okay, so you continue down the hall. And down the hall you come to a large chamber. And well, first you recognize
There.
inside this large chamber you see a staircase that leads down. It's a fairly large staircase, leads down into the center of the tower. Yeah, that's what you see.
Okay.
So there would be room possibly to like maneuver and get out of the way of these creatures, if you're lucky.
Okay. Is that the only thing that is in the chamber? Is stairs down?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
It looks like it was once like a almost a chapel, I guess, but not really. It's got like alcoves along the wall and spots to put maybe urns or candles or something. It has a sculpture of that spider with the face above the center arch, so it's like a pseudo place of worship, I guess.
Okay. I guess I am heading down the stairs.
Oh, you're just gonna head down the stairs?
Yeah, I don't want to be in a position. I
Because you
think
could try and maybe like go off to the side and hope that they go down the stairs, or not.
I just think
Or
that
they might stay in the room and then you could go downstairs.
could I use like a history check in regards to how perceptive snake figures are? Like, I
You've
know,
never seen a creature like this, so I don't know.
or
that
just like
probably wouldn't
snakes
help
in
you.
general. I think.
Um,
If not, I'm just gonna go down
I
the
would
stairs.
make. I guess you could make a nature check.
Okay,
I guess.
it's the same
Yeah.
either way.
Sneak a snake.
Okay.
19 actually.
Okay.
I was supposed to be doing the sneaky snake dance.
Sneak a snake.
So you know they have. Um, they have a form of like blind sense.
Well, that's not good. You're
Yeah.
gonna need to find some radius.
They have a form of blind sense, like tremor sense, basically.
Okay.
They have
Yeah,
ears.
I'm gonna keep. I'm just gonna move down the stairs. I think it's a lot better to do that than just kind of sit and hope.
Okay.
You
And
need to find an area of expanse that you can hide behind, then come back, because then I can give you the feedback.
Red, what are you doing? Are you doing
Well,
anything?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go tell the rest of them,
Okay.
and then tell
So
them.
you tell them about the creature. What do you guys?
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do?
just gonna give them real basics things like talking to someone. We can definitely go investigate the room, but the snake person was headed down the hall, making a beeline in Life's direction. I think we need to try to catch up,
Agreed.
just in case. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are following. Okay. Still stealthily with the check.
Yes.
That
Well-
lasts a while. It lasts like an hour. Right?
It lasts
Or
an
something.
hour.
Yeah, exactly. We'll
Yeah.
come back and investigate the room after we make sure Life's okay.
Okay. So you hear this invisible voice that you guys recognize as Red, and he's talking to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
and then you
forgot
guys
invisible.
start to go. Yeah, you forgot your. You can always end it if you want.
No, I'm good. I'll keep it.
All right, so Life, as you make your way down the staircase, you still hear the creatures coming down the staircase behind you. And you begin to hear like a larger shape behind them almost, like whispering things. But as you make your way down, it's like a big spiral staircase. And as you go down what seems like a few floors, it opens up into a larger room.
Oh, good. There you go.
This one is a pretty big room. There's another set of staircases that leads down more, but on one of the walls is a archway and what looks like a balcony maybe. It's really dark though out there, so you'd have to basically go there to see what's out there essentially.
I'd try to find a corner. So.
Is that a balcony?
Yeah. It looks like it's like a stone slab with some railings that sticks out from this.
Okay.
I think that's might be where she goes and commands the undead. Sauron status.
So there's still more that I can.
There's
run.
still more you can go down to. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how big is the room? Could he like try to hide in a corner and like?
Well, I was gonna use the.
You could hide under the stairs. Could hide under. There's like a couple pillars around the room supporting
Yeah.
it.
It's somewhere because
The the ceiling to floor height is probably like 15 feet in this room.
That's not.
And the spiral staircase kind of opens up to view the whole room as you come down.
But you go behind like a pillar because why would she traverse the corners of the room? But if you're like behind, if she goes to the balcony and she has like tremor sense and you're hanging on below the balcony, she'll know you're there.
Even with blind sense,
That's why I'm saying if you need to find a corner, because she's gonna go the most direct route, which is, you know what I mean? Like nobody hugs corners of rooms. So the closer you are to the corner of the edge of the room, the better your chance of remaining unhidden. Remaining hidden, undetected, so we can catch up. And at least if
He doesn't know.
fighting does happen. No, I know he doesn't know.
I do need to know the specifics of that magic that you gave me, the create item. I just have the create item.
Yeah.
The name.
Yeah, I know. What are you trying to do? Because I have the specifics of it.
Can't be more than 2 gold.
Just remember, it can't be more than 2 gold. It has to be held in one hand, and it has to weigh less than 10 pounds, and it can't be 10 feet away from you. If it's 10 feet away from you, it disappears.
That's fine. Okay, then I think
Create tower shield.
That's too heavy.
Yeah, exactly. No,
And too much.
Create wooden
probably.
fence shield.
Create wooden shield.
okay. So I would like to. So these pillars, are they attached to the wall, or are they like kind of
They're freestanding.
freestanding?
Yeah, they're attached to the ceiling and floor, but that's it.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of the room,
so-
basically.
I guess what I would like to do is use like 5 feet of rope and just
Shimmy his way up to the top.
climb up to the top of a pillar and just
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
He has
Generous.
to hold it, so what would that be?
That's why I said
I think
generous. It's a good number.
acrobatics, right?
That's good. No, yeah.
I'm not too good at acrobatics, but I'm gonna use a lucky just in case. I'm glad I did. That is 16.
Okay, so yeah, you shimmy up there pretty quick and pretty fast. As the rest of the skeleton forms kind of come down into the space, and the giant snake creature behind it, which is the first time you've seen it, and they just kind of wraps around the pillar, but then comes back and then goes. They all go down the stairs more.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds for them to get further away, and then like very slowly make my way down.
All right. So as you begin to slowly make your way down, you hear more footsteps coming from above.
From above.
And
The stairs.
they are your party as they make their way down.
I'm like halfway down.
Shit. Okay, well, good. I'm gonna be like, good thing we ran into you. I got some, not so.
Red's invisible.
Oh, yeah, I'm invisible. That's right.
No,
I am
I
invisible.
see him.
I am invisible. I am invisible.
I
Okay.
sense him.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, no blind
So-
sense. That's right.
I'm not sure who this person was talking to, but I think we have a pretty big decision to make. Do we go and chase them and take them out of the picture, or do we go upstairs and check out that room?
We just continued down.
It kept going down, so whatever's down there. I mean, it sounds like she's commanding this army of undead. She did mention the word army explicitly. So they have hundreds or thousands of them. But whoever she's working with, they're aware that we're here in Zuvalon. How they obtain that information, I have no idea.
There might be a leak within the Arcanum.
Perhaps, maybe someone stumbled upon our patrol.
That is,
There's also the fact that we took out that first patrol.
but they
That's
would
what I said.
they wouldn't know specifically it was us though. Like the
That's
Arcanum
true.
is involved.
It depends on their level of magic, really. I mean, they could, if they're powerful enough, they could replay entire instances.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
mean,
that.
magic, it's hard to assume much of anything.
Can I observe this room?
There's just a bunch of pillars here.
So yeah, it's just a bunch of pillars. Again, they're decorated with a spider face motif thing, spider webs.
She's snake.
Does
There's a
this-
spider.
Seem like
Yeah.
a very old god? Like this has been here for a while, or this is like a resurgence of religion, or like.
It looks like it's as ancient as the other rest of the cities you've been through. Now, whether that's because of the advanced decay that's happening in Zuvalon or not, you don't really know.
What do y'all think?
I think we get rid of the head before she can relay the information to the rest of. And
Chase
set
down
up a-
first. I mean, she
There-
did assume to think that we wouldn't make it this far. So catching her here in this instance could be off guard.
There's also the fact that she is the most likely person to know where Prim is.
Right. But if she is controlling this army of undead and we kill her, that an army of undead might be unleashed. And if we don't get information from her about Prim, then we might not get anything. So it might not be good to just simply ambush her and kill her. We need to learn if she knows where Prim is first. Getting that off a dead body is real difficult. Not gonna lie.
It doesn't seem like her agendas line up with Prim at all. She's a completely separate agenda. I don't even know how much involved she is. Just going off of the poem alone, this is a lady who's controlling an undead army. Doesn't sound like she has anything to do with
That does.
a dream weaver.
No, but the location is what's leading us to think that this poem has any sort of connection to Prim.
It does lead to more questions because they portray this weaver as a spider.
No doubt it leaves.
I don't think this
room for
person
more
is the
questions.
Weaver.
Okay.
I think whatever's going on here, it might be two separate things,
It
but
definitely
this-
seems like it is.
this location is still more than likely part of the puzzle to that poem. It connects. The people don't, but the location does.
I can run up to the top quickly and stealthily and inspect that room if you'd like, while you guys watch her movements from here. You're still invisible.
Right. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
Let's call Poppy.
I would like to know if we can find out where Prim is at. So yeah, you could like.
You go up there, check it out, come back.
You want him to? I mean, we can all go. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to tail her by myself.
I think.
Is she
Should we start with this room first?
There's nothing.
nothing
There's
but
nothing in
pillars
here.
and a balcony?
There's only the balcony. That
I'll
you
go
haven't
check out the
explored.
balcony.
Actually, I have an
Okay.
idea. Yeah, since there is a balcony, I want to use my find familiar because I can
Oh, that's cool.
because I can summon a hawk.
No,
Well,
okay.
as we head towards the balcony, I just want to make sure there's no traps or anything as we continue along.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Proficient in investigation. 19.
You don't see any traps. And as you make your way to the balcony, you can kind of see the cave has a few holes of natural light. It is a giant cave opening. It can fit a whole city inside of it,
Holy shit.
and it is very deep. It's like at least 100 feet below you currently on a balcony. And in it is the largest swarm of undead that you've ever seen. It's larger than any mass of people you have ever seen. It is hundreds of thousands of undead. All
Yeah,
in
we
this
can't take that.
You can hear them shuffling and moaning and grinding
Shit,
throughout
ring a
the
bell.
entire cave. And you see off in the distance the cave opening, a more zombies being entered and they're thrown inside this like pit, basically, where all the other zombies are living right now.
Yeah, this is not good.
And you can see like large creatures digging out what looks to be like a ramp or something near that cave entrance.
So they can eventually bring them out in a wave of undead.
Well, wait.
Holy shit.
What if we close the cave entrance?
Yeah, we're gonna have to cave
Yeah.
this in. I mean, if we can, yeah, that's the goal. We're gonna have to figure that out.
Okay.
All right, and with that, we are going to call it for the evening.